Hello, hello. Early YouTubians, love to see it. Always got some awesome early YouTubians. Welcome in. Sorry, you're gonna hear some weird window sounds in the background, but we're gonna be going in just a couple minutes. We have a really cool ramp electro style Black Panther deck that I think is gonna be awesome. You know, Sugar TZ, I wasn't going to, but now that you said to play the Black Panther card, I will play the Black Panther card. Just because you said so. Just because you said so, Sugar TZ. I'll play the Black Panther card for you. Don't you worry your sweet little head about it any longer. Just getting our scene set up here. This one's gonna be fun. I've been cooking this one up earlier today. I haven't played it yet, but it seems like it's gonna be good. What up, Making a Jess? Welcome in. Hello, hello, indeed. Gallagher Gal, what is up, my friend? I think this deck's gonna be spicy.
Da Binksy!
Da Binksy? Oh, where'd my follower notification go? Gabe Hex, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. When did you watch? I haven't watched it on stream yet. I'm kind of waiting for like downtime if I'm like bored and I just want to sit back. I might watch it at the end of the stream. But I have not watched it on stream yet. I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but I ended up just like kind of ending a little bit early yesterday instead. Do a quick little check on the new video. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh well. It was fun even though I was low. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I was just kind of throwing for content. I kind of realized at a certain point there was so, especially when we got into the second round of categories, I had no shot of winning. Like there was no way. I didn't know any of the things in any of the categories. So I just kind of like tried to have fun. Ooh, Cerebro as the last card is tough, but look at that, you're done. You made it. Cerebro as the last card is not ideal. It's a pretty fun card to build around. Dude, I gotta move this desk behind. I have this like bent over desk that's been behind me for so long. I'm meaning to move it downstairs and get rid of it. Well, welcome in. How's everyone enjoying Black Panther season? You guys having fun with it so far? Any cool decks? I think this deck is going to be sick. I think that Doc Ock on the new location is going to be gross. Death Hella Ronin in a row. Look at that. Make sure everything's looking good here. We got the deck up there. We got the slideshow going. Look at that. Amazing. Let's see here. Is YouTube is YouTube working? I'm gonna guess it's working. It's giving me weird. A lot of nonsense at the end, like crossbones and shit, so I'll take it. Okay, it looks fine. Season pass sales just knocked. Season pass sales just knocked up. I don't know what that means. We're just gonna start playing though, I think. What's up from Brazil? Welcome in. Good on here, love it. Thanks, Blastastic Bastard. Blastatic Blaster. Oh, this person probably runs arrow in their deck. Shuri's Lab, when you play card here, double its power. That's kind of why I'm running armor. I could also be running Shang-Chi, but I feel like running armor in this location is pretty nice. Lantus? Because they're going to try and play some big cards there. Went up a considerable amount than the previous season. Interesting. How do you like gauge that? Oh, dude, that's a really cool effect on Shuri's Lab. If I get armor off the rip, I'll probably play it over Electro. I did not. That's fine though. I think what I'm gonna be aiming to do is get Electro down, then Black Panther, then I might do. So like here's my idea for. Here's my idea for how to use Doc Ock in this deck. We'll see if it works. Just assume because Black Panther is much stronger than Miles. I don't know if it's much stronger. I kind of want to Doc Ock in Shuri's Lab because I think that Doc Ock will go to 20, but all their cards won't double. So I think it'll be good. We're gonna find out though. Armor is more fun so people can actually play into the location. Yeah, plus I have Chibi armor, so it's like doubly good. It's like I get to play armor and the best armor variant. Deadpool, Bucky. Okay, let's see what we pull with this Doc Ock and see if it actually works the way I think it's going to work. Okay, Hulk, Deadpool, Warpath. Then this doubles. So like, I feel like I can like win, right? Or maybe I just do like Arnim Zola now. Maybe I just get real weird with it. Maybe I just don't care about winning this. I just make them play all their cards over here. The opponent almost certainly has a Killmonger in the deck, right?
Dubbing C.
Maybe I should just be running Shang-Chi in this deck. It's pretty cool, right? Because Doc Ock, it won't double their stuff that we pull. So Doc Ock doubles and then they play out their whole hand and then they don't get anything from Shuri's Lab. Usually they wouldn't be playing this big of cards. Let's see what happens when we Arnim Zola. Because we can now fill, if they miss on a destruction card into cloning vets. If this is Shang-Chi, that'd be sick. I don't have anything else in their hand. Like this is just good, right? I feel like I kind of had this idea and it seems so good. How does opponent beat me here? I feel like I'm just winning, right? Yo, is this just cracked? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Is this just great? No, I can't Taskmaster because Arnim Zola was my last played card, so I would have been able to. I would have Arnim Zola it. Yo, that was awesome. Is this just really good? I just had this. I haven't played this yet. I just had this idea, and it seemed like it was like really smart to have Doc Ock in this weird ramp deck. And I can like do my own things and like make my own stuff really big, but I can also just Doc Ock and Shuri's Lab every game. Shang-Chi, it do be looking cracked. Shang-Chi might be worth. There's other things I can try to do. Yeah, because the cards don't double. The opponent's cards don't double. Only my cards double. I think I'm running armor instead of Shang-Chi. Yeah, I have a lot of really cool variants. I have collected quite a few really cool variants in my day. We can slam the Electro is probably fine on Mora Island. We can do Infinite things. We can do Infinite Taskmaster. It's usually better if we have Sunspot though. That's really bad, chat. Really bad for us. You do not love to see the Electro. Because now we have the ongoing ability, but we don't get the benefit. Yeah, damn you, doggo. It's so hard to be mad at the dog though, right? Like I can't really be mad at this doggo. There's not many things that could hit. We can just try and win with like Leader Odin. Bad dog. Leader Odin's a completely like possible way for us to win. We get a big Panther. Oh, actually, dude, Leader's cracked against Black Panther. I didn't even think about that. Leader's so good against Black Panther, especially if you're not going first. So there's two ways I can go about this, chat. I can do the 50-50. I can do this 50-50. Where is Odin? Odin seems fine, right? Even if they just Shang-Chi mine, I'll just Shang-Chi theirs back. Then we'll be tied. Imagine they Odin the Panther. That'd be awesome. That'd be sick, dude. This deck seems so good. I need to start snapping earlier. I bet this is a Shang-Chi. Yeah. And we just Shang-Chi him back. And then we win the tiebreaker, right? Easy peasy. Yo, chat, I feel like we got a deck going. I feel like we found a deck here, chat. Holy, first two games just absolutely demolishing my opponents. Even on the Electro, getting Cosmo, just dumpstering him. We have so many activities we can do too. We haven't even done any of the other cool things that this deck does. Well, what do you think Black Panther is tier wise? I mean, I thought it was. I was playing in pool 2 and it didn't seem good. It seems really well. I guess I haven't played it in this deck yet. So usually with Sinister London and with my Electro deck, I just snap when I get it early. Sinister London is so good for my deck. I do have to worry about Shang-Chi because a lot of people are going to be running Shang-Chi in their decks. But I have armor in my deck, so I kind of have like some built-in. Look, and we have a condo. Look at that. Kind of have some like built-in defense. Look at that, right on cue. I kind of have to decide. I kind of have to decide on what I want to do here. Like if armor goes right, we're cooking with gas. Thanks for the sub over on YouTube, by the way. Yeah, if armor goes right, all three places will be defended. That goes middle. I mean, it's still fine. So with all 6 drops, I think I do need to play Electro and Sinister London. Because it gives me more options. I'm very rude of my opponent. What I can do here is I can just pass. I can also like just annoy the shit out of them. Just send all these goblins back. I could Odin it back. Yeah, let's do that. That seems good, right? I need space anyway. Send the goblins back. No thank you, sir. Please have these goblins back, sir. This does get punished if they play 2 cards in Sinister London, which would be kind of psycho. But hopefully that's not the case. We can also, if the Odin goes middle, next turn we can Arnim Zola the other one back, too. Be pretty fun. Have your goblin. Have your goblin. They're probably aiming to, blow up that lane anyway, so it's not all that good. But what we can do is This is tough. There's a few things I can do here. I can't really lead her because they have Daredevil, so they can like blow up my stuff. Like if they're gonna know where I'm gonna do things. I just want to make like more power. I could just pass Infinite. Problem is, if they're running Daredevil, they're probably running Yeah, they're probably running Hobgoblin, right? So I think I am just gonna Magneto and Sinister London to stop that. Plus, it messes them up. They don't know where their Hobgoblins are gonna land. Their Hobgoblins can land, like move around like crazy with the Magneto. So they have to like play around that too. Yeah, Infinite is fine, but the problem is that if I played nothing, opponent would just Hobgoblin here. Like 9 times out of 10, I would say. It would just feel really bad to do that. Or they can like lock down. They can like lock down like the middle location or something, and I guess then I probably still win. But thanks for the sub over on YouTube, by the way. It's going well, Hope. We're moving their goblins all over the place. If we go right, oh dude, if we would have landed that right, both their goblins would have filled up this lane. Yeah, nice job, by the way. Nice job by our opponent. I mean, how does our opponent win, right? No shot. Yeah, GG. They have to retreat here. I guess they were just playing the 50-50, but then I was still so far ahead. You just wave. If I lead her, like weird things can happen. Yeah. Yeah, but even if they coin flip my Magneto, then I have 25 in this left location, right? And if the Magneto would have went right, both their green goblins would have filled up this location, so they can never win right, and they can pretty much never win left. So I probably would have. I guess it doesn't matter, right? They have to play through either way. But this deck is slaying right now. This deck is absolutely crushing it. Is this the best Black Panther deck? I'm sure it can be refined a little bit. I don't want to put Sunspot there. We get to choose Wave or Electro this time. What's up, Anime is Life 6969? Very funny name. Welcome in. Yeah, this seems really mean. I mean, we've only played a few games. It's a very small sample size. Dude, we keep getting Wakanda. Wakanda's great for our deck. Oh, we have Doc Ock, Shuri's Lab again, so we're probably going to definitely play Electro. We'll see if it works out a little bit better this time. Central Park is like fine. It doesn't really matter. It does matter for like the Arnim Zola thing I tried to do last time. But I think we still just Doc Ock Shuri's Lab. That seemed really good. You can often just win Shuri's Lab by itself. Unless they have like destruction stuff. Nice. Using their Professor X against them. Chat, I'm convinced that this deck is insanely good. I am so convinced that this is just so good. I'm just gonna snap right now. I just pass. You can just pass, right? Yo, GG, Mike. Yeah, this deck feels really strong. That I was playing against you. I thought that last play that you made with the Professor X was kind of tricky, but you were already behind on a snap, right? So you're playing to turn 6 no matter what. I think you were just kind of in like a no-win situation. It was really tough. I'm gonna play this out. Why did the opponent play this out? This must be a bot, right? Take our 4 cubes. It's very rare, chat, that I just kind of come up with an idea for a deck and play it and it immediately starts crushing. Usually you have to massage it a little bit. But this deck seems like it's just kind of like out of the box. Works really well. Yeah, Doc Ock in the new location, it seems so good. Like, it wins it by itself so often. Like, it's pretty rare that you're gonna, like, the sum of the cards that you pull from your opponent is gonna be more than 20 power. You gotta massage that deck. Yeah, just wanted to play. Yeah, for sure, Mike. Well, much love, man. Yeah, I snapped on turn 1 just because with any like ramp deck like this, Sinister London's kind of goes on steroids. Also, very funny profile picture, by the way. What is it? The Ugandan Knuckles? Gotta massage that deck. Hey man, do you have a Magic Sarah list I can steal? Don't have Mysterio or Mojo, by the way. I pretty recently I put out a Sarah deck, but it did have Mojo and Mysterio, and it did not have Magic. I'm watching on the YouTube side of my TV. I'm able to comment here. Just streaming on YouTube earlier with Snap. So happy to see you grow like this. Yo, thanks so much, man. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. We can do some weird stuff with like leader or Arnim Zola stuff. I'm fine to just armor middle. Do exclamation point YT, you can check it out. Okay, opponent's a Sunspot deck. Range Academy. We could do a pretty easy like wave.
Dubbing C.
Do like wave, middle, Magneto, middle, Black Panther left, Arnim Zola. Seems pretty good. Opponent hasn't developed very much power, but we'll see what their top end looks like. Thanks for sub over on YouTube, by the way. Appreciate it. 200 people already. Let's go. 24 minutes in. Love to see it. Thanks everyone for being here. Welcome in. Okay, they destroyed their own Sunspot, which is like fine.
Dubbing C.
I don't know where that destroyer is gonna land. Shouldn't matter too much. This shouldn't matter. I should win. I should win all the time, right? Maybe I need to be snapping earlier because I need to get more juice out of this. So what's cool about not buffing the Black Panther and then Arnim Zolaing it is that they can't really do too much about it. I guess we lose to... Now, if they just play like a Chavez middle, we probably win the tiebreaker. Because there'll be 0 left. They can't like Shang-Chi this, which is nice. Usually they can sneak a Shang-Chi if you buff this at all. That was weird. Why did it make the spiderweb sound again? I didn't like that. That was weird, chat. GG's. Yeah, I gotta snap sooner. I gotta snap sooner. Gotta snap sooner if I'm gonna milk some more cubes out of this deck. Because I still have not lost yet, chat. This is, what, 6 games in a row? What do you mean by pool 3? Like, just pool 3 cards? Oh, dude, doing a pool 3 cards tier list would be so hard, man. Yeah, I really like the Doc Ock skin. Thank you. S Dragon, thanks for the sub on YouTube. A pool 3 tier list would take forever, man. I might do it eventually. I'm going through all the cards right now. I still haven't edited the video for number 3, but I have went through and reviewed all the pool, or all the 1 cost, 2 cost, and 3 cost cards. And it takes so long, dude. Yeah, dude, Doc Ock is insane with Shuri's Lab. If you play Doc Ock and Shuri's Lab, oh come on, Doc Ock off the rip, Doc Ock off the rip. Eh. Could be better. I could play a 5 and a wave, which is pretty nice. I could do like Black Panther and wave, and then I could Arnim Zola the Black Panther. But if they're running Shang-Chi, it's a little bit iffy, but getting 2 of them is pretty sick. And I can honestly, I can still do this. Because if I Arnim Zola the Hobgoblin, it still works. So whichever one of these I get is totally fine. So either one of these is detrimental to my opponent. It does suck against Shang-Chi, and I can like kind of try and choose one to try and defend. But either way, I'm either going to drop negative 16 power on 2 of their locations, or I'm going to drop 32 of my own power on 2 locations, both of which are insanely good. I would rather see I mean, the Hobgoblin is probably better. The Hobgoblin can't lose to Shang-Chi. Yeah, the Professor X is one way to get around this, but it still drops a 16 power over on the left. We can armor middle, and then still feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Unless they have an Odin, they're in a pretty good position. So they could try and like do some things here, but I think overall we're gonna be okay. Like this could be a Shang-Chi, and we could like this is why we're running the armor. It seems really clutch. Yeah, it's definitely the Shang-Chi. Look at that, chat. Look at that, chat. We're thinking now, baby. We're thinking. Oh man, dude, this deck is awesome. Chat, this deck is absolutely cracked. I can't imagine. There's no way. Wait, we might have to go middle, because there's no way they can get 18 left, but they could definitely potentially do things middle. Let's just go Magneto middle. It's fine. That we lose to Odin left. Opponent has Odin, then we lose. It's fine. I don't think opponent would be running Odin in this deck. We do lose to Odin left. Dude, that armor's the armor was the last thing the armor was the last thing I added. Dude, this deck is fucking cruising. The armor was the last thing I added into this deck because I was thinking about a 2-drop. I was thinking maybe I just don't run a 2-drop and I go straight with the Shang-Chi to just like counter it, but the armor just seems so clutch. So clutch to be able to win those spots. What's pretty cool too, chat, is that we could have, if we hit the Black Panther and it moved left, we could have armored it, and then we probably could have got him to play through to the end and Odin their Hobgoblin. Don't hit the Doc Ock, you piece. It's 50-50. Most juicy, yeah. I have that and somewhat of a scientist. Alright, opponent is just being really rude and just like doing mean stuff to my hand, and I really don't appreciate it, if I'm being honest with you. Also, I can't play any of my cards. Chat, help. Chat, I want to play my cards, chat. Chat, my cards? My cards, chat? I have one playable card, technically. You will play nothing and you will like it. Yeah, it's fine. So this deck, there's a 75% chance that you get either Wave or Electron turn 3. So it's usually like totally fine. Wait, do we beat that? 3, 6, 12, no. Because of the Scorpion, we do not beat it. That's fine, we take our 1 cube loss. Nice Inkified Prof X, by the way. Kind of cracked. Dude, they're running like the same deck as me. Crazy. Yeah, it's easy retreat. Easy retreat. We take those easy retreats. That's the cool thing about Snap. It's like, I just mulligan that game. Like, if the game doesn't really matter. I lose 1 cube, whatever. GG's. Move on to the next one. I have this cool, you can wave Arnim Zola Odin. Is a really cool... Yeah. I had to get this Odin. I bought this from the shop. It's fire. Let's see, we get a peek into the opponent's deck. Ooh, an Angela. I've always wanted one of those. Very fun. Yeah, hand got bricked. I could have potentially won if I got my Doc, if they hadn't hit my Doc Ock there. The Doc Ock would have been 20 power. And it just depends what I would have pulled from their deck. Oh, sick, Cotillion. It's not too bad. We'll just wave. We're in a bit of trouble if we don't get any good 6-drops to play. But most likely we'll have something good to play. You wouldn't pull anything with X, right? Did their X flip first? Yeah, if their X flip first, yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, we would have definitely, yeah, we would have won that if we had won the 50-50 there. I think just Odining. There's a couple routes we can go through with this. There's a couple routes. We can just leader and then look to Odin the leader next turn. We don't have a turn 5 play, so I'd rather play Odin, I think. We'll go Odin, leader, and then Arnim Zola, the leader, like maniacs. And see if that'll maybe work. Never know. Jane Shaman, thanks to sub over on YouTube. Welcome in. Opponent's thinking a lot. Kind of scared. And a bunch of numbers. Thanks for the follow. Zola leader is the content play chat approves. Yeah, love to see that. Plus this really mucks him up if he's trying to do strong guy things. Which is nice for us. I don't think he'll play middle again. This play really falls apart if they don't play right, but if they only play right, we're in a good spot. Look at that, chat. Gorgeous. Ooh, this is the bad thing about flipping second. Dude, I think this wins. I think this wins a lot of the time. I think this wins very often, but I don't think it's a snappable. I don't think it's snappable, but I do think that this wins. If they go hard left, we lose. Depends on how many cards they're able to play. We're gonna get double whatever they play. If they play only like 1 or 2 things, they're in a world of hurt. We're gonna get double the first one. What the fuck? Let's go. Let's go. Little cheeky Arnim Zola leader. This deck has some weird ways to win. This deck has some really weird ways to win. I was just like looking at this. I had no idea what was going on. I guess both of these would have triggered next turn. Dude, a million ways to win, man. Maybe I should have snapped there. No, I feel like that turn was chaos. There's so many things that could have happened poorly on that turn. I will say, like, we have to think about leadering, putting leader in a priority when we play second. When opponent can play Black Panther, because that's really good. Deck is, yeah, this deck is chaos. Love to see chaos decks. If this is the cool location, Shuri's. Ooh. It's still fine. We're gonna choose, we can probably gonna want to do Doc Ock here. I don't know where to Doc Ock exactly. Doc Ock here is probably fine. Iron Fist, Daredevil. Weird. We'll fill up this right side at least. Interesting choice, the Iron Fist. I always think Iron Fist is a very interesting choice to pull into these. This is spooky because opponent could have. Wait, why didn't this trigger? Oh, this is the turn 4 it changed, right? I think I have to Taskmaster. It's 10 power, it's not too bad. I just think opponent's gonna Professor X left. No, opponent can't Professor X because they have Dream Dimension. Opponent can't Professor X, which is nice. Only Scorpion. It's not very good for them. And it gets killed. So going into the last turn, we're up 8 middle. Oh, leader left. Like always wins, right? I guess we lose to Shang-Chi middle. Maybe we should have leadered middle then. Let's lose to Shang-Chi middle. Yeah, should have expected that. That's okay. If I would have played that leader middle, we would have still lost the tiebreaker, huh? That's a hard one to win. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have snapped there. You have to expect Shang-Chi right now. Shang-Chi is gonna be all over the place, dude. Yeah, Wong is cool in other decks, but this ramp deck definitely doesn't want Wong. It doesn't need Wong either, especially with Shuri's. You want Electro to die? I mean, you could. Like with this deck, you're pretty much only gonna play 1 card per turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do I have anything that can do Death Domain? Because I have Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola can get me into Death Domain, which is pretty nice. We can just Sunspot. Middle is fine. There's also potential that I just don't Sunspot there to get more information. Leader can't really get me into there, unfortunately. There's not too much that Leader can do to get me into there. Unless opponent also plays something big, or if, yeah, opponent plays armor and does domain, so pretty much just give me like an out. It's kind of nice. Ramp card, please. Wave or Electro would be really nice. No ramp card. Yeah, there's another one that's just kind of bricked. But we can still win with Doc Ock Shuri's Lab. Doc Ock and Shuri's Lab still does a lot for us. Good store. I cannot do anything against that storm, unfortunately. I can wave now. There is a part of me that's thinking I should just retreat here. So let's, what are my outs? So I wave Doc Ock, Magneto. Wave right, Doc Ock middle, and then maybe the Magneto pulls this storm off the wave. We'll accept the snap. We'll see what's happening here. This might be a Juggernaut too. Killmonger, that's not too scary. So we're gonna wave here. We're going to Octopus, and then we can Arnim Zola. We'll see what this Doc Ock has in store. But when we Arnim Zola this Doc Ock, we get 20 power. We get 20 power Doc Ock on the right and the left. So can they, do we think that they can, how many cards do they have in their hand? Are they running out? Oh, they're top decking. I think this wins, chat. I feel like this wins a lot. They only have one card in their hand. Is it possible that it has more than 20 power? There's no way, right? No shot it has more than 20 power. I think this wins almost all the time. Nice. This deck is so cool. They even like feel their hand for no reason. GG's. It was kind of nice to fully clear their hand with that. I feel like the Killmonger helped them get their hand totally clear, which helped us. I feel like that was nice. That was a tough one too. I mean, we didn't get our ramp card in time. We still won. Do we have our Electro this time? We can do Black Panther things. That was a good one. I would call that one a nice one. Opponent gets their early Electro, but we got an early Magneto, which seems better. Because the Electro, usually they're setting it up to only play on turn 5 anyway. So getting an early Electro doesn't necessarily help them. They can play a wave next turn, but I still probably just play Electro. It's probably oh, it's a Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch into Superflow, lol. Nick Nia, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We're gonna snap here. Yeah. We'll let them get out of that game. We'll take our 1 cube. I feel like if we keep that game going, they're not gonna finish it either way. So might as well snap now, see if they want to double it down, and if not, then we just take our 1 cube and move on. I feel like that's something I'm getting a lot better at, is those early snaps. Like when an opponent makes like a big mistake and I think that it puts me ahead, is I just like snap right away. Because the opponent's not going to finish out the game most of the time anyway, right? So it's just like, it's kind of being like nice. It's kind of like making everything just kind of move along. Yeah, Hope, that was indeed a very good one. The last one was really nice. Dude, ugh. I feel like I have the worst Icebox and the worst Iceman luck of anyone I've ever watched play this game. It is so often that my key card, that I look at an Iceman getting played and I say, not this specific card. That specific card is always the one that gets played. So we're missing out a whole turn of big stuff. We can still win this though. There's definitely potential here. It's just not easy. Opponent snaps. We get out of this game. Opponent has their engines up and running. They have their collector. They have their bishop. They have their whole engine ready. We just take a 1 cube loss. Easy. Easy plays there. Hoping it hits Liski. Yeah. It's so right. Maybe I should start just like saying like don't hit. I say don't hit, and then the best card for me for it to hit, and then I'll hit it. I feel like even if I look at the card, I don't want to get iced. It gets iced. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough out here. Gamble Lab's always pretty bad for me. I can't turn my Electro into a big card. These are very scary locations for me. I really need a good 5-drop. All these locations don't really play to the game that I'm trying to play at all. Opponent didn't go further in a Gamma Lab. That's really surprising. I need a 5-drop off the rip. Otherwise, I just have nothing to play in Kiln. I guess I have Arnim Zola. So I could do the pass Infinite Arnim Zola play. It's not too bad. It's probably our best bet. We'll see what happens. Oh, this Magneto variant? Yeah, it's fun. We'll see what they can get over in Gamma Lab. The problem is that maybe this won't lose to Shang-Chi a lot of the time actually, which is pretty nice. Because I'll probably be behind. I'll almost certainly be behind. It just depends. If they get something kind of big over on Gamma Lab, I'm in trouble. I don't know how they're gonna get stuff on Kiln. I don't know why my opponent didn't play anything on Kiln. It seems kind of sus. Yo, what's up, Blue? Welcome in, man. Leader to copy their Shang-Chi. Yeah, but that wouldn't be good, really. Because they'd probably place... I mean, it would be, like, fine. But if I place second... If I place second and I get the Arnim Zola... So weird. Like, why are they playing that in there? Going back in your deck. Hey, opponent can only play one card. Can their one card beat me over on the left? I can't imagine so, right? Is they're gonna play first, so even if they play one card and it's Shang-Chi on the Hulk, they play one card and Shang-Chi on the Hulk, then I just replace it with an Arnim Zola and I win. I think we're taking 8 cubes here. I guess we lose to Professor X, which would be Psycho. Dr. Doom, not gonna be enough, my friend. My card is much bigger. If you told me a week before launch that Snap would be my most played game, I probably would have boxed your ears. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this slaps, dude. This game slaps. That was sick. That was a sick finish, dude. I really love this play. Yeah, 20 is much bigger than 5, chat. I think they just thought that we wouldn't have a way to get into the Kiln. But Arnim Zola gives us away. Congrats on Jeopardy, Binks. Glad to see you're getting recognition. Yo, thank you. Yeah, it was super fun to hang out with Ben Brode. I'm still buzzing about it. It's still really weird. Yeah, dude, this might be the coolest deck I've made in a really long time. This deck is psycho, dude. Oh shit, wait. Sorry if that went through on your end. Didn't think this game would be so good either. Pleasantly surprised. Yo, 100%, man. I mean, I don't know. I got addicted to this game like immediately, right? Like I was lucky to be in a position where I could play it so early. I've not seen so many. Yeah, dude, this I really like these Electro style decks. I've been running them for a while. Like my main deck is like an Electro style deck that I play. The difference here is that I'm playing Black Panther and Doc Ock. Black Panther I just want to play in this deck because it's the new card. I think it's always fun to play with the new card. And Doc Ock works so good in Shuri's Lab. Then the armor is new too. The armor is just because everyone's going to be running Shang-Chi. Teeman, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Saw the Marvel IP and figured it was a cash grab. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people felt like that too. We can actually play Electro and Isle of Silence, which is really nice. Chris, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Anything you might put in besides Black Panther? Yeah, Dinosaur is really good in this deck. Dinosaur and Arrow would be my 2 suggestions to fill in the 5 spot. Let's just fill this spot and see what happens. sounds like fun, right, chat? And who's not down for a little bit of fun, right? Use armor in all your decks? Yeah, I mean, especially today, it seems really good to do so. Maximus, thanks for the cards. Let's see, do they get one of their destruction cards? Demon, Enchantress. Nice, we're actually just straight up winning here. We should just be able to like blast out with power over on the right side. I guess, yeah, they shouldn't have any, like if they're trying to kill Monger, they're going to kill their own demon, they're going to kill their own Nova. So they'll go down to 5 power here. This will pull either their Enchantress or their Maximus over. Maybe I don't want to do that yet. I just want a Taskmaster, right? I don't know what I want to do on the right. The Magneto has the problem of pulling their Maximus, and their Maximus is a very big card. Maybe just Taskmaster. You could also do nothing. Do nothing in Infinite. So opponent needs 12 power. Do I think that this deck can generate 12 power in 2 cards? I don't think so. Nice! Nice! Do you think Arnim Zola shouldn't trigger on reveal abilities? No, I feel like Arnim Zola is, it's a 6 energy, 0 power card. It is so expensive and so hard to use that I think that triggering the on reveal abilities is great. I think it's a great addition to it. It makes the card very useful. I absolutely think that it should trigger the on reveal abilities of the copied cards. I think it's very important. Oh yeah, what up, PD Kane? Loved your Captain America. Very nice. We can just play this deck all the way to infinite right now, dude. Ooh, let's do a little YouTube check. Let's check the new video. How's it doing? Doing pretty well. Ooh, not too bad. I was talking to TLSG about this, and I think that he might have some good idea of some of the problem with streaming on YouTube, especially right after you publish a video, because it starts to pull away from that video getting recommended and your stream gets recommended more. So it's kind of like a plus and a minus. I don't know. I'll have to think about what we're going to do there. I do really like how many people are going to watch the YouTube live streams, and it's really awesome, but it might make sense that once I accept and try and push this partner scholarship or contract, just not to mess with that too much. Arms also limits the way you can play locations if you want to mitigate randomness, so it would be terrible with different trigger on the veal. Yeah. Oh shit! Wait. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll play Electro. Yeah, I played this. I started playing this game in May. I've been playing this game like forever. Paulo Nava, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome in. Okay, Sanctum's not too bad for us with Arnim Zola. We can start making just 8 power cards and go like Black Panther and a Taskmaster. You don't really need the super flow. We kind of have all the stuff that we need. Oh, they're playing like long stuff. Waka Ranid, I don't know how to say that. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Unlocking the best follower notification. Oh, twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. So we want to do... It's a white tiger. Dude, chat, dude, we have the sickest play. Look at this. Oh, baby, chat. Oh, baby, chat. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Do you see it? Do you see it, chat? Do you see it, chat? It's there if you believe it's there, chat. Yeah, I should snap. You're right. Thank you. Do you see it, chat? Do you see it? Do you see the play? GG's. So the play, chat, was it was going to be Arnim Zola to get Black Panther, and then we are Odining the Arnim Zola to send the Odin to both of them, and would have had 40 power on both locations. Would have been cracked. Opponent probably just kind of saw it, or they were expecting us to play a Cosmo or some kind of Goblin or something. Yeah, they probably knew. I feel like a lot of people have been playing it. OP knew. They knew. Yeah, it's a pretty standard play. Well, yeah, but I like to get excited. I like to get excited to see. I haven't gotten to do it yet. He quit. Coward. Well, I've been playing this deck for 57 minutes and I still haven't gotten to do that play. Ooh, already had my Hell's Kitchen. Where do I want to drop this armor? I think it's good on Grand Central. This does put me in a bad stuff. We don't get it over on the right. Panther Zola is insane. Yeah, but it was Panther Zola into Odin was the real cheeky one. The Odin into it to double both the Black Panthers was really where it was gonna pop off, because just doing it wasn't gonna beat his 4 tigers, because he was gonna try and Odin all those tigers. Probably losing this game. Bugle. Opponent has an Odin in hand. We probably still do Electro. And we can try and squeak out a win with a leader Odin if we want. Might be our best shot. We could also just pull an Infinite into Grand Central, which would be really nice. Let's Electro middle and then look to like leader Odin right. Zola is pool 3, yes. This deck is full of pool 3 cards. It has Electro, Wave, Taskmaster, Dr. Octopus, Arnim Zola, Leader, Magneto, and Infinites. So it's 7 pool 3 cards. And Black Panther, which is technically a pool 3 card, but we also have 2 Odins, so even if one of the Odins gets pulled over to the left, we're gonna be all right. I think that no matter what they play. Also, this is the reason we armored here, because a lot of decks are running Shang-Chi, and we know that one of our cards is randomly getting pulled over there. Taskmaster would be really rough. The Sunspot doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter if the Sunspot dies. Oh, dude, the leader onto Black Panther is so nice. Okay, so what does Odin right lose to? I don't think it loses to anything, because anything they play over here on the right, we're already going to be 2 power ahead, so the Angela trigger doesn't matter too much. They can't Shang-Chi any of our stuff. I think the Odin on the leader pretty much always wins, and we'll use their Odin as like a joke. Playing Magic instead of Doc Ock just to fish for more pieces for a bit more. Yeah, that could work too. I think that with Shuri's Lab, the Doc Ock feels so good. We haven't had Shuri's Lab in a minute, but playing Doc Ock and Shuri's Lab is insane. Look at that, chat. What's better than 1 leader? It's 2 leaders. 2 leaders is the answer. The Doc Ock is so good in Shuri's Lab because it goes up to 20 power, and all the cards that you pull into Shuri's Lab don't double. So it's kind of crazy. Are there any other cards that play line turn 4, turn 5, turn 6 Odin works on? Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of cool things. You can pass turn 4 Arnim's, or you can pass turn 4 Infinite turn 5, and then pass turn 4, Infinite turn 5, and then either Arnim Zola or Taskmaster it. It's a pretty good play line. Leader, like you can do anything on turn 5. You can like Black Panther, Leader, Odin. There's lots of really cool stuff. Yeah, I think that I wouldn't normally run Doc Ock if not for Shuri's Lab. I definitely agree with that. Usually I'd run Dinosaur or Arrow in that spot. And this time we will drop the armor on the Sunspot. You know what? Man, they're gonna swap, huh? It's a bit annoying. I think I'll armor up the Sunspot either way. Seems like a pretty good play, especially because I might be skipping 3 and 4. So just having those be able to fight is pretty important. We get Electro, which is really nice. We have 2 armored locations. I might just be pushing just power here and just seeing if we can compete here and then trying to do other things. I do need to draw a 5-drop next turn. Or an Infinite. 5-drop or Infinite is really nice. You hated a few days ago when Machine World was featured, though it was only in pool 1 then, so it might have affected things. Yeah, Machine World was weird. It just made dinosaur decks really strong. Machine World was like a fine location, I think, though. It didn't affect things too much, but I can see it being frustrating. Okay, Infinite's really good. So the only thing is, if Shuri's Lab ends up over on the right, we get Infinite and then Arnim Zola is really good. Alex Naaman, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Machine World feels lame to you? I mean, I don't think it's that impactful. It's like kind of a fun location. It's like there's counterplay to it. There's a lot of thought that goes behind it. You have to realize that sometimes it just doesn't matter giving your opponent more cards. But it's all personal preference, right? Nova? And I'm happy I armored this Killmonger because they're definitely running Killmonger. Yeah, Shuri's Lab going middle is not good for me. Could also, I mean, opponent might not expect. Okay. Did they not think that I guess the Wakandan Empire going on top of the 2 things they want to destroy. Yeah, Wakanda going left does hurt them more. Did they just not think that was going to happen? This is they played both of these cards after this was shown. It is hard to keep track of that one though. That's definitely one of the locations that's pretty rough. I always mess up on Starlight Citadel, and it's kind of weird because if there's a location that will affect you poorly, you play into it. So opponents should have immediately recognized, hey, the Wakandan embassy is here. I need to play. Oh, I guess it was on the right. No, because Starlight came down middle and then it came out on the right after they'd already played the Nova. So maybe they were just counting on it. I don't know. So we can do our Infinite Arnim Zola play again. And with Shuri's Lab, it's kind of disgusting. Sakar's totally fine for us. It doesn't help us, but it doesn't really hurt us. Just kind of whatever. Oh, got the Wong out. Jesus. Zero Brain, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. That is scary as hell, chat. Got Wong on turn 1. Or turn 2. There's a lot of play patterns that Black Panther works with. Black Panther works great with Arnim Zola. Black Panther works great with Odin. Black Panther works great combined with the like unique location. Black Panther's been doing some dirty work for us. It's probably I think that this deck is fine without it, but it's also the new card, and I just want to highlight it. You know, it's rare that you get new cards in this game. So we can just skip 2 turns and try an Infinite Arnim Zola if we want. Or Infinite Taskmaster. I mean, I'm really scared of this Wong. Jelal, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. So we can play a 5-power card out like onto our armor. We lose our Infinite Arnim Zola play for 5 power. Is it worth it? I don't think that's worth it. I'll play Storm, right? I don't think whatever they play is going to beat the Infinite. What snaps, huh? I mean, they probably have White Tiger things. This like protects my Infinite, and then I have... It loses the Arnim Zola play, but that's kind of fine. Are they going to play Arnim Zola? So chat, what we can do, if they're trying to do the Arnim Zola thing, what we can do is we can Magneto left. Nah, it'll still work because it'll pull the Nakia as well. Sheesh. I think that they're going to try and play Arnim Zola here, which beats our Infinite play pretty handedly. Leader doesn't really work. Leader could get Arnim Zola, which would then copy Leader, which would then play Leader twice, and then get 2 Arnim Zolas, and then we'd have Arnim Zolas going crazy. Honestly, chat, we should not do this, but we're gonna try because I think they're gonna play Arnim Zola, and I think that if it hits our Leader, we can get some crazy stuff. And they could also brick and hit both of these. Wait, what the fuck? I should have just not gotten that scared. I got scared, chat. They just played Forge Mr. Sinister. What a baller play. Yeah, that was a content play for sure. I'm really surprised they weren't playing the... I don't think I had a play that beat that, unfortunately, because the Magneto would have pulled... Well, the Magneto would have pulled the Wong and the Nakia over here, and then the Forge would have only triggered once, and then they would have gotten only 4. So I guess the Magneto would have won. That's tough. GG's, Gogo. I was really surprised, especially, did they snap there? No, they snapped the turn before. I'm really surprised they didn't do the Arnim Zola thing. That's really weird. Wait, do we have Taskmaster? Was Taskmaster in our hand? Did we draw Taskmaster on the last turn? Yeah, he was. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because then, yeah, that would have been a great play, but I don't think we had it. Okay, Central Park. Opponent's playing Sunspot, which means they're probably not playing Killmonger, which is good for us. We have multiple draws to either get a 5-drop or like Infinite. Me and the opponent are doing the exact same thing currently. Zola the Squirrel. Could Zola the Squirrel, that's not bad. It's a mind game, he didn't have snap. Squirrels as much as you hate rocks? Squirrels are fine. I also don't like it, but it's oh, opponent snapped, huh? I don't have a great play next turn. I'm not scared. Dude, we have played the exact same thing every turn. Oof. We did get ahead there, which is kind of nice. Now it's like a mind game of ours. Dude, our sunspots are such a mind game right now. Oh, Taskmaster would have been a 32 power play for them as well. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Okay, so opponent's trying to play the mind games over here. But he can't just not do anything. Plus, I'm going to get 2 power here, so I could even it out. Nice. GG's F1. GG's. GG's. That was a real weird game. A real weird game. I do not like Professor X in this deck. Some other people I've seen play Professor X in this deck. I think he's... I think that your deck, like this deck is meant to like push out power. It's like when you don't have power to play, it feels rough. Spoonzel. Welcome in. I love the Infinite in this deck though. It's one of my favorite cards to run in the Electro deck. It gives you, it's like it gives you another play option on turn 5 because I only run 3 5-drops. So it gives you like a secondary play option on turn 5 to just pass and then play Infinite. Also, where's Shuri's Lab? I feel like we haven't gotten Shuri's Lab in like 8 games. Be quiet. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I would like to play with the new location, please. Oof. All right. Drew 6 cards and just gonna shuffle those back into my deck. A lot of people are playing Electro decks. I guess I'm not that clever with this deck build I got going. We can do some fun Taskmaster things with this Nidavellir, but opponent's gonna get really far ahead. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be happy about that. No target, rip. Well, we're in top decking mode, chat. I'm a little bit scared of Shang-Chi from the opponent. I'm gonna Arnim Zola in the middle though. Get the Infinite and then have it be a Shang-Chi. Oh, it's still really good. Okay. Still well ahead. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. At an all 3 locations, they can only play 1 card. Feel like we're in a good spot here. What do we lose to? Nothing, because opponent retreats. I feel like opponent thought I had more cards in my hand. I could have also, I mean, if I hit the Taskmaster, I just lose there, right? But I think I actually hit my best hit. John, 6 or 7 over in YouTube, welcome in. Yeah, imagine not running into Shuri's Lab in like 8 locations in a row. It's not a bad hit. Electro would have been the worst hit there. Also, I wish Icebox had an animation. The fact that it has no animation kind of like freaks me out. We'll play armor. Do we want to play armor in the cloning vats? I think that our play pattern is probably going to be Electro. We do Black Panther, Arnim Zola. Fish Bones, I don't know. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Play armor over on the left. Who plays Craven, dude? One does have Doctor Strange as their name. One's playing a move deck and they got Fixed Tower. Do I give him a chance to leave? It does increase the energy twice, but it's not really a good play. Yeah. Yeah, Blastastic Blaster. I totally agree. They should just use the ice vein animation. They had it in the thing. Yo, Fishbones, thanks for coming in from the YouTube channel. Did you watch the most recent video, or did you watch the one where I made like a billion power, 2 billion power, 2 billion power boy? Both of them are pretty damn good. Counter everything deck? Yeah, dude. If you're in pool 2, that counter everything deck, I think it's the most viewed video on my whole channel. That deck is disgusting, man. The Wakanda deck was okay, I'll be honest. I was like, I think it was like kind of fine. Mark is JP, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, I really like this deck though. I just love Electro decks personally. Dusty Depot, thanks for sub over on YouTube. Look at this Shuri's Lab, guys. It exists. If we get Electro, we can do the Infinite Artem Zola thing on Shuri's Lab, which seems really good. What the Waffle says, glad to see you're coming up. I was watching back in the Yo, what the Waffle? Watching me back in the Wizard of Legend days. What a throwback. That was back when I had like 60 subs on YouTube, man. We're almost 100x that right now, dude. Yo, I'm happy that you're still around. That makes me really happy. Best advice for beginners. It's tough. I got a few. Where do I want to plant this armor? Sorry, give me a second here. I just planted on Shuri's Lab. Patriot decks right now seems interesting. Suave Yapper, welcome in. If you're a beginner, I think that learning when to snap is important. A lot of people will just snap on like turn 6 when they're clearly winning. So like every turn, like think about, should I snap and what will I do if my opponent snaps? If you can do that early on, you'll make some pretty big strides in how good you are. So what we can do is we could wave, Magneto, skip Infinite. Seems really good. Hope to win one of the other 2 locations. I know this is a Cosmo. I'm sorry, Cosmo and a Misty Knight deck. A weird situation. Opponent could also play out another 3 or 4 drop. Marvel. Wait, how do they play that on 4? Wait, how did the opponent play this? Oh, I waved. That's how they play it. Makes sense. So I just pass an Infinite. Yeah, so it's always Patriot for sure. Czar. Okay. So opponent could be playing... Let's just work out what our opponent could play here. They could play Ultron left, which would be 8. It would give them 16. They wouldn't give them enough power. So I don't think they have anything big enough to play left that would beat me left. Opponent could play Ultron right, and then they would get 3 power things middle. They could play Onslaught, which wouldn't do too much for them. I think that Infinite middle pretty much always wins. I can't think of any play that my opponent would play with this Patriot deck that would beat me by infiniting middle. And we're not going... Taskmaster could be 24. Yeah, dude, that's a really good point. Thank you. Thank you, Intellectual. I appreciate you. Very, very smart. That's another reason why Taskmaster is so good right now. Very smart. Thank you. Thank you so much. I could have played Sunspot next. Oh, no, I couldn't have played Sunspot because of Taskmaster things. Thank you. Very smart. Very smart. Also, Blaster, you probably said that earlier, but because we're on YouTube, there's more delay, so thank you. Also seeing these IW Invisible Woman in these decks. Cosmo protects their ongoings from Enchantress. Yeah, Intellectual. Username does indeed check out. You love Doctor Doom? We love us a Doctor Doom deck, man. Doctor Doom's a great card. Yeah, getting into pool 3 is really fun. Like, I feel like there's 2 kinds of people who get into pool 3. Myself, I was just like content creating and making new decks literally every single day. So I really enjoyed it because whenever I would get a new card, I would just be like, okay, let's find a way to make this card that we can highlight. Let's have fun with it. But then there are some people who are just like, well, I want to play the best pool 3 decks, and I'm just like waiting for it. So like, I would just say if you just got into pool 3, just like be excited about the experience and don't get too like caught up on wanting to play a certain deck, and just be like okay with having to wait for certain things. Because I find that it's a lot of fun to do so. New York gets a little you guys hear that? I didn't know that this made sound. It's so windy. So windy. Intellectual's the human spider is the MVP. Let's go. It's got to tier 3 and getting sad. Yeah, like it's, I mean, it's hard. I get it. Like some people just don't. Like it's tough for some people to really enjoy it. Ooh man, they happy they missed me with that combo. How did they get this already? Isn't this like pretty far up the ladder? I can't Black Panther over there. This Cosmo's really annoying actually. The Arnim Zola won't work if the Black Panther goes over there. It's still kind of fine. You do like Black Panther, Taskmaster, Arnim Zola, and then like Odin if I want to. Yeah, and then I could do the Odin thing, but it won't work right. Oh, opponent's playing a Wong-going deck. I feel like I can beat a Wong-going deck pretty easily. New York makes things really fishy though. I could. Iron Man, huh? I still think this line of play is really good. If I'm ahead too and they're trying to do Shang-Chi things, I can like armor up middle. There's a Namor left. Like here, Odin. This loses to them moving Iron Man. Does it? Loses them. Okay, hey, we take those. That's tough. Now interested in other locations making sounds when inspecting them? Yeah. I've never heard that one before. It's kind of weird. Just got a pool 3, got Hella. I don't know if she's good with pool 1 and pool 2 cards. Yeah, she's still really fun. It's hard. You kind of need some big 6 drops to make Hella work. I don't net deck, but I've played card games for 20 years. I kind of know. Yeah, it does suck. Hopefully with collector's tokens it'll be better, but I totally get that where you're just like, I know what I want to make, and if I can't make it, it kind of sucks. Favorite card is probably Leader. I really love Leader, and favorite deck is actually a deck just like this. I love big decks. I also really like Exodia decks just for like memes. I think Exodia decks are tons and tons of fun. I've had so much fun playing them over the years. This game has been out for, I've been playing this game for 6 months. Wow, weird. Phrasing. I love big decks. You get titles in the like the loot boxes. I don't know exactly how they work, if I'm being honest with you. You cannot lie, and I cannot lie. We can armor wave. I think armor in Shuri's lab is still my main play because I don't run Shang-Chi, and I just don't want to mess with stuff in the Shang-Chi lane. You can start like we can Magneto stuff in Ashuri's lab too is pretty annoying. This Magneto could be a lot of other things. Like this could be a Doctor Doom if you wanted to. What else have I run in the 6-drop slot? Because I'm not running Arnim Zola in my main Electro deck. Oh, this could be Giganto. Collector's Reserve. Oh, I didn't know it was only pool 3. That's kind of rough. So we can wave Magneto, Taskmaster, Odin? We can figure something out. I'm just scared the Taskmaster is going to get picked off. Opponent retreated? GG's, I guess. Why is everyone retreating against me, man? Trolley YG, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. What kind of deck can I do with Hela? I don't find any. Jonathan, thanks for the sub over on YouTube as well. Is Hela your only pool 3 card? Reserves are only available after getting pool 3. Yeah, like the reserve thing changed after I was already at like 2,000 credit level, so I don't really know how things work down there. If Hela's your only one, like if Hela's like one of your only pool 3 cards, you would just run like basically just a standard discard package with a bunch of huge, like all the big 6-drops that you have, which just isn't that many, unfortunately. You run like Hulk, Chavez, other things like that, and then you just hope that Hela doesn't hit. Actually, if you go on my YouTube, here, I can actually help you out. Binks, Hela, Marvel, Snap. We can get the Sunspot down. We don't have any of our ramp cards on 3, which is bad. But with Grand Central is like kind of a ramp card. I had an old one that didn't use too many pool 3 cards. There's still some pool 3 cards in here, but you can kind of do something similar to the deck list in this one. This is old. How old is this? Probably a lot of cards have changed, but you can do something similar to that. Man, it looks so young. It was like 4 months ago. I'm Reeve, thanks for the follow, welcome in. We'll armor up on Grand Central just in case they do any funny stuff. Played Hela to Infinite every season other than the first season. What did you do when you didn't have many other cards? It's Doc Ock left. I don't know if that's right, but it seems like kind of my only play. I don't really have too much else to do. Yeah, people have been saying that Warrior Falls have been showing up. I don't know. Ouch. Kind of ouch.
Da Binksy?
Opponent only has 1 card. Opponent only has 1 card. It might be Chavez too. I think opponent's gonna play right. Opponent's gonna play right, we should Odin. We lose to opponent playing middle. I'm also waiting out my opponent to see if they won't do anything. I don't think we could win middle. I'm gonna make a call that they'll play right. Let's go! Oh shit, they beat me anyway. Oh, if that would have landed... Man, if that would have landed middle, we would have won. No, we wouldn't have. If we would have been able to go first, we would have won though. Man, opponent rips the Juggernaut, dude. If we would have had the flip, we would have won that anyway. It's kind of funny. Wait, if we would have played leader right, chat. If we would have played leader right, the leader would have gotten kicked out by the Juggernaut. The leader would have revealed, then we would have gotten a Juggernaut and would have kicked their guy out, and we would have won by 1. That would have been crazy. I think that was still a better play. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Is this a no full trick? No, I think that opponent only had 1 card in hand. Opponent was at their top deck. So if opponent only has 1 card in hand, it's kind of a coin flip a lot of times. Yeah, I think it was a coin flip, chat. If they had multiple cards with the Ceradon, then I definitely... Leader would have nullified if it landed... Yeah, and then it was just kind of a 50-50, would have landed mid. Still lose other lanes. Oh, that's a good point. I would have still... Wait, yeah, what was I doing? No, you're totally right. What am I doing? I was losing all 3 lanes. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You guys are totally right. That was very stupid of me. Yeah. No, that was just me. That was just me getting my my wires crossed. No, you're totally right. I should have folded there. I think we want to wave. We can do Artem Zola things this game. What's cool is that the Artem Zola, it'll actually go up to 9, which is kind of nice. See what we can do here. Yeah, you're fine, Captain Church. Crutch. Captain Kirch. Let's Doc Ock right. They're gonna get 20 power left and right. Plus, this will most likely put them ahead, so we can kind of sway away from a Shang-Chi. If they Shang-Chi this turn, they'll get us, but I don't think they will generally want to Shang-Chi early. Opponent got close to emptying their own hand. We'll pull it out though. Do we think that opponent's a bot, chat? We'll snap here. Nice. Take it a Panther deck done. It's been working surprisingly well, consistent with Zola, filled with small Odin pack as well. Yeah, it's really fun stuff. Opponent's not a bot. Opponent's smart. They weren't playing like a bot, so I would be surprised, but. Ego take the wheel. That's a good one. I don't know what they were expecting there. It's kind of funny, like Electro has an ongoing ability. It just doesn't do anything with Onslaught Citadel. I always thought it'd be funny if like Electro went through, then you could play 2 cards per turn. Because it's like doubles the effect, and the effect is you can play 1 card a turn. So if you double this, shouldn't it be you can play 2 cards a turn? Love to hear your thoughts. People really be spending 5k gold to progress the season pass track? Yeah, I mean there's in every single mobile game, or just about any game with microtransactions, a certain amount of people will just be whales, you know? I think in this game we do want to defend our Sunspot because they almost certainly have a Killmonger. I could also armor their hood, which might be more detrimental to them. Yeah, because they could also be playing a Bucky Barnes here this turn, which would make me feel really good. It snapped on us, huh? We won't snap back, but we'll vibe. Electro has an ability. What do you mean? Electro's always had multiple abilities. This is Bucky Barnes. We're feeling mighty good, chat. Torch. Yeah, probably wanted to play that cloak that turn, huh? Oh, they snap because there's Kun Loon and they're playing a movement deck. Makes sense to me. Why are they playing the hood in a movement deck? The hood feels weird as hell. I think I'm just gonna Doc Ock him next turn. Think of Shocker, yeah. I think we just Doc Ock him. What's really cool about Doc Ock too is that if their plan is to play Doctor Strange, I kind of want to Doc Ock a middle. If their plan is to play Doctor Strange, we could pull a bigger card. Well, it's good we did it middle. See what happens here. Demon, Iron Fist, Angela, Beast. Weird. Like a... The fuck? They haven't even moved their thing yet. Being very Magneto isn't gonna pull anything. It's probably fine. Are they doing Falcon things? I think we just very often win with this leader, no? I think we very often. It was just weird, like they were running. I feel like I don't usually see them. I thought they only run Iron Fists to work with that. We win left. There's no way they're winning middle. No shot they're winning middle, right? It was closer than expected. Yeah, it was the cloak threw me off. I usually don't see cloak in those Bounce Bros decks. I usually only see people running Iron Fist, but I guess cloak is kind of a cool inclusion. I can see cloak being a cool inclusion. Does need to change the 2-month wait for new cards onto one? Well, it is only 1 month. It is only 1 month for sure. Each season is only 4 weeks. Hope to move everything off Angela to keep it going. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, usually in Bounce Bros decks, I've only seen the Iron Fist to move with the Human Torch, and then you like pull him back, and then you do it again. Let's see here. Everyone in particular, I want to plant this. I guess we'll put it middle. I've tried to play Bounce. It's one of the few like pretty common archetypes that I haven't played on stream or made a video about. Wanting bats. I guess I'll armor here and then I can armor somewhere else if I want. I mean, for free to play and the premium pass cards, 3 months for new cards. Well, it's every month you get a new card though, right? Even though there's like a 2-month waiting period. You still get a new card every month. You're just like feudal aid. I get it though. I mean, it's This could turn into another Hala, which is a bit spooky. But I think the next turn we just Doc Ock in the middle and see what happens. Maybe I don't want to do that anymore. I feel less inclined to Doc Ock now. Well, maybe here we'll do... Yeah, whatever. We'll just do it. Let's see what happens. We'll have them play all their cards. If you don't get the pass, you'll just have to wait 3 months just for the new pass cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like devs also like they have made a nice free-to-play experience, and it's like if you're saying that the only thing that you have to do to not be free-to-play and have the cards on time is like something that is gonna make you quit, then like I mean that's your prerogative with the game, you know. I'm totally fine with investing 10 bucks a month into this game. It's also like, unfortunately, like it's hard for devs to care too terribly much about free-to-play players all the time, you know. Jesus Christ. This might have been a mistake. It's worse as the game power creeps. I guess we can like do cloning of ads, Black Panther things, but I feel like we're just kind of... They do not get copies of those cards now. So they're... Why do they have so many cards in their hand? I thought I was going to top deck them. Wait, unless they change that. Maybe. Do it again? Love it. I don't know who just said that. Tyrantar 92? You're right. Do it again. Why wouldn't you do it again? That's a great point. What's the worst that could happen, right? What's the worst that could happen if we do it again? Look at this. Opponent basically can't do anything now. Dare we, chat? Dare we? Yeah, weaken their dino. Yeah, GG's, dude. You can't play anything. Nah, we're protecting our cubes, man. We're trying to... We're climbing here. You guys give one dude again. Opponent's taking a long time. What if opponent retreated? What if they thought we were gonna like Shang-Chi and then win the other lane? Nah, opponent stayed through. And if we had Shang-Chi, an honorable opponent should retreat. So true. So true. No ramp cards just yet. That's fine. Man, I also have not... I gotta remember when I have really good games, I need to mark my stream. I just had so many marks at the very beginning that I wanted to like slow down. And now I haven't done it in a really long time. I gotta stay on top of that. Let's see here. Is this the same dude who was playing that bounce deck? Kind of forever, by the way. I don't know where I want to land this armor. Playing it middle. I think the left is like fine, but well, there's a full move deck. Really want a ramp card here. No ramp card. Not good. I'm not trying to complain about it too much about it, but I know the game will get broken eventually. Profit trumps players' retention for free games. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, there's gonna be a much different way of getting cards soon, so I mean, I don't think that I don't think that a system of having like a season pass card once a month. I do think it should not be 3 months delayed. I think it should be like I think that they set it to 2 months delayed, or I thought it was 2 months delayed, but I don't know. I also think that's a bit iffy. So I mean, we might just be able to win by Black Panther. Arnim Zola, no? Cards get pretty big. Like how does our opponent beat 24 in both the right and middle lanes? So 3 months wait technically if you consider the month of the new passes. But I thought it was there's the month where the pass happens and then next month it's not there and then it's available the next month. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-month wait. Yeah, it's a month it comes out, it's 2 months after. Is that true? Interesting. I mean, if that's the case, then I think it's pretty understandable to be like upset about that. It's just it's tough, you know. Biggest card. Oh no. We're still fine. We're still fine. It's close though. That was hella close. 2 months after. Where you know? Da-da-da-da. 2 months. Nick Fury, September Path, and he's out now. September, October. Miles comes out next month. Wait, if Nick Fury's out, then yeah, that's. If Miles is in December, then Miles came out in October, so that's 2 months. I don't know. I'm not. I just don't know. So I just buy the season pass, so I don't really have to worry about that, you know. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to criticize any monetization model of any game if that's your jam. I just think that this is one probably like I've seen people like when you play Hearthstone to basically stay on top of the meta, you have to put in like kind of have to put in like $240 a year if you want to play like just about any deck. Whereas in this game, it's like $120 a year. So it's all just perspective, right? Okay, we can't get anything in miniaturized lab, which is a bit iffy. But if we get Shuri's here, Limbo. Okay, still not too bad. What do we want to do? I think like we probably just want a Doc Ock, right? Or we can do Black Panther things if we want. We can do like Black Panther left, Magneto right, Arnim Zola, and then if we get Odin, we could do crazy Odin things. You don't think it's fair to criticize something that's fairly priced? Nothing is free in life. Why do gamers think their games should be made for free? I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, it's your. If that's your opinion that you know you're not or you shouldn't criticize it because you think it's fairly priced, then like that's your thing, you know. Oh snap! What is the opponent gonna do to me here? I'd get to do my Arnim Zola Odin thing, which is like seems really good. Like Limbo's out. Why does opponent not know what Limbo does? I'm pretty sure my Black Panther is still gonna beat that. Are we ahead? If we're behind, they can Shang-Chi middle wins. So if opponent has Shang-Chi middle, we lose. If opponent doesn't have Shang-Chi middle, then we don't lose, which is pretty sweet. There's a difference between opinion and something based on facts. Game cannot exist without income. True. Oh, wait. No, not fine. No. Fine? No, not fine. Because Arnim Zola can't copy it. Damn, well done by our opponent. I wonder if they must have seen that coming, huh? So we're gonna play. That's interesting. That's a really interesting choice. Professor X there. It's risky though, man. They lose to move. I was playing just anything on the right, but I guess it's a pretty. It's a pretty showcase play pattern. GG's to our opponent though. It was really smart. Thanks, just finished working 3. I'm glad to have your stream to Final X. Let's go. Doc Ock right? Yeah, I mean, Doc Ock right would have won. In hindsight, right? Like that wins. But I feel like it was our most powerful play. Opponent was a gamer, indeed. Yeah, that was great play by our opponent. Can't be mad. I would like to see some Shuri's Lab. I feel like I have this really terrible thing where I'd like never get the hot location. It's supposed to be like 40% of the time. Liar. Liar. My son started playing his own account. He's 7. Let's go. Hopefully I get to play against him and demolish your son for some free cubes. You just want to see Dr. Octopus played? Oh, we've had many a Doc Ock. Doc Ock the Raft. I can't just Doc Ock the Raft on turn 2. That's not how the game works. What do we play? I think that Wave is a better play here, actually. I think we have so many 6 drops. Is it? Wait, so Black Panther, Doc Ock, and Infinite are good if we play Electro. Leader, Odin, Magnet. Yeah, a bunch of things are good if we play Wave. Yeah, I think this is better. Killmonger, very rude of our opponent. He's been randomly peeking his head in saying Wakanda forever. Oh, Wakanda forever, by the way. Yeah, dude, that was that was fun. Wakanda forever, by the way. Yeah, people also remember some bad players' bot calls are just kids learning the game. Dude, I hate when this happens with the Tillian. It gives me so much anxiety. I feel like I'm like incredibly anxious whenever this happens. Like, why does it take so long? Oh, I love that. I'm happy I get to give your kid laughs. Chad, stop it, dude. Why is this doing this, man? I like want to turn the sound off on the game. The constant is like wah 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 wah. It gives me so much anxiety. I bet this guy's not even a DJ. You can't play Black Panther without paying for either 2 months or 3 months. I don't know. I feel like the jury's still out on that. You got different modes to shut down the road to delete with that though. Reconnect. I've never had to reconnect. This is taking way too long though. There we go. Yeah, we just have to. It's trying its best, okay? You just have to wait a little bit. Excuse me, chat. My turn 4? Excuse me? How unbelievably rude? Can't even really do the Arnim Zola thing. I feel like we lose. That was really rude. Turn 4? My turn 4? Excuse me? I got whoever said I should reconnect was probably right. Yeah, it's not, my game didn't disconnect though. The Tillian just messed up. I'm putting out an 8,000 bitrate stream right now. You think my internet like wasn't allowing that to happen? Let's go Shuri's Lab. Pog. Yeah, his opponent's a hacker, by the way. DJ Big Russ. Big hacker energy. Probably not even a DJ also. Lest we not forget. Leader left often doesn't win there. Quite often leader left does not win there. We'll armor there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my gosh. Super Tech God rating with a party of 325. Holy, yo. Hellish shout out to Super Tech God, man. Yo, Super Tech God, I'm so happy to see that many people were watching you. That's so awesome, man. Super Tech God, absolutely awesome streamer. Let's do the wait, we can't really do Panther Zola stuff because we armored it. I guess we still want to electro. Love the love tonight, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah. Also, me and Super Tech God tomorrow are co-hosting. Oh, dude, we get Infinite Taskmaster, dude. Correct. We are co-hosting Cube Rush. Should be a lot of fun. Starting at 5:30 CT, I think. I don't know. I'm really bad with stuff like that. I think this Infinite still beats it. We're at 46. Unless this is Wong. Still think it beats it. Even if this is Onslaught, we still beat it, right? Even if this is Onslaught, we still beat this. Onslaught will add 8 to each of these. Nice, nice, chat, nice. This Infinite Taskmaster thing with Shuri's Lab is absolutely cracked, dude. Yeah, 5:30 Central. Wonderful. Mr. Unlike Platypus, very funny name. Thanks for the follow. Locking the best follower notification, all twitch.tv. By the way, awesome group of raiders. I do a lot of focus on YouTube, so there's my YouTube link, and I also have my Twitter. I do a lot of fun stuff with Twitter. Is a 40 power Infinite than a 40 power Taskmaster? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a big old Taskmaster, dude. Just came from the YouTube stream. Love it. Love it.
The Binksy.
The Binksy. Skyblade. Thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome in. All right. Keen Koala. Keen Koala. Taskmaster as big as leader's forehead. So true. So incredibly true. Let's see what we have here. We have Wave into Magneto Taskmaster, which is really good. We don't have armor, though. It's a little bit spooky. Super Tech God off to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, we get the armor. We're going to snap. So, chat, we have a crazy line here. We go armor, Wave, Magneto, Taskmaster. And then even if we trade hands with our opponent, we're just going to have to deal with a lot of power coming out from a lot of different locations. Denny Mio, thanks for the sub over on YouTube as well. Opponent's armoring there as well, maybe? Opponent's a Noving there. Gotta hurt for the opponent to drop the Nova on Shuri's Lab. DZ Iuizas. Very interesting name. Welcome in. I think we get away with let's wave. Yeah, we probably need a little bit more juice to keep up with the Magneto. We'll wave over there as well and just get some extra power over here. The armor really helps. What's my favorite leader deck? I really like this Electro deck right now that I'm playing. Is it's a bit different because it's built out to take advantage of Black Panther. Found it forever, by the way. I really like this deck. I have for a really long time. Look at the Taskmaster and the Baxter building. Unless opponent can't even Shang-Chi me here, and I don't have Shang-Chi in my deck. So unless they like rip it up, and then they can't do things. If you bounce Panther with Beast, does he keep double power? Yes, sir. Ooh, that was cool. They Taskmastered over there. See, opponent has Odin. Opponent's Odin and Doc Ock. Odin and Doc Ock don't seem very good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this though. Opponent has Doc Ock. Opponent has Odin. Was Doc Ock and Odin? I beat Doc Ock or Odin? Oh no. Well, I could beat either of them, right? Was Doc Ock, Odin? What else did I have in my hand, chat? I had like an Electro. I think I could beat anything with Killmonger or Deathlock Killmonger. I think Deathlock Killmonger's fine. I get up to 11 here. I don't think they can make 11 with what I had in my hand. I think we're fine. Unless they top deck Shang-Chi. If they top deck Shang-Chi, I just lose. That's just fine. Let's go. GG's. I'm not sure he's lab rip his Taskmaster. Yeah, but then he gets a 32 power Black Panther. I don't know, because Taskmaster, it wouldn't have worked, because if they played Odin, the Taskmaster would have copied itself. It would have been fine. So since the Odin would have come down, the Taskmaster's still the last card that got played. So the Taskmaster would scan itself and it wouldn't change. That was a close one though. GG's. Good snap, by the way. Good snap. Yeah, W's either way. Very interesting of the opponent to play the Taskmaster there though. I feel like he's just kind of like doubling down on winning one location, but it's really tough. Yeah, there's Jeff Hoagland has popularized the deck called Have Some Crap. That's a lot of fun. Worst location in the entire world, by the way. Where you play things like Hood and like Debris, and then you use Viper to send them over, and then you use like Hazmat and stuff. It's pretty fun. Scorpion very rude by our opponent. Luckily it doesn't affect our Taskmaster. Let's go Shuri's Lab. We can do our Infinite Taskmaster thing this game. Probably our best way of winning. We lose the Shang-Chi that way. Don't get the Infinite, please. Nice morph. Nice morph, by the way. Let's let our opponent get out of the game if they want. That was pretty funny. It's weird to run Scorpion and Morph in the same deck, no? I feel like running Scorpion and Morph in the same deck is kind of psycho. We do just straight up lose to Shang-Chi. Did you guys see that? Like Cosmo's ongoing aura jumped to Electro for a second. Baka Maka Dennis. Welcome in. Who plays Gamora? It's not gonna be big enough. Mine is a lot bigger. The problem is they can beat me here, which is a little bit scary. I want to play Shang-Chi. We're just in a lot of trouble. Opponent though can also just play anything that's like 8 power or more and still win there. So maybe we just go middle. Maybe just like Magneto middle. Like Taskmaster left feels really good, but we already have left kind of locked down. We can't Taskmaster middle because of the Cosmo. I think Magneto is just our best play. I think Magneto is just our best play. Nice, 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 nice. Good snap, good snap. Why do people still run Morph? Morph, hasn't the word gotten out? I mean, Morph is incredible against my deck. If you're playing Morph against my deck, you are. I run 3 5-drops and 5 6-drops. Like Morph, if you're gonna play Morph on any deck, it's against me. Like this deck has so many good things you can hit. Back again for more BP content. Love to see it. Yeah, dude, that's the last Black Panther video I put out is probably gonna be my most successful video ever. Very quickly. That was a lot of fun. We got that 11 minutes into the new season. It's crazy. Glad y'all are here. Thank you to the crazy amount of people watching right now. 450 on Twitch. That number doesn't even make sense to me. Love to see it. It's starting to make sense a little bit more, which is weird. But appreciate y'all being here, spending your Tuesday night watching some really fun Black Panther related content. Need deck ideas? Any links? Yeah, I mean, if you go to my YouTube channel, I have heaps and heaps and heaps of decks you can check out. I'll throw it in chat one more time. Try not to spam it too much, but if you go to my YouTube channel, I've posted deck highlights almost every single day for the last like 5 months. So if you are looking for deck ideas, almost always something you can find in there. Yondu hits Black Panther. It's kind of fine. Pretty cool Yondu skin. Looks like it looks kind of cursed. We could do like Shuri's Lab, Arnim Zola things. We do need a ramp card though. We need our Electro in the next turn. Mindscape. Not gonna work that well, but we can armor their Bucky Barnes if they're not destroying it this turn. Kind of puts them in a weird spot. What the heck is Venomized Angel? A little late on the armor. It's unfortunate, but it happens. It snaps, huh? I have to skip this turn, and their opponent's running Killmonger. I think I retreat. I have to skip this turn, and opponent 100% has Killmonger in their deck, and they're probably going to play it next turn. Trying to run through any situation where I wouldn't retreat. Mindscape is also really annoying. Dr. Octopus kind of just only hurts me because I'm letting them play all their cards and then I get their empty hand. Yeah, I think we just retreat now. It's fine. Human Torch playing him with Beast Moon Girl has been so much fun. Interesting. Human Torch, move it, Beast it, and then Moon Girl. It seems like hard to pull off, but a lot of fun. That's pretty cool. Entering line there would have been to Infinite mid with Cosmo protection, then fake him out with Taskmaster left. Talk about the last game, or like 2 games ago. Yeah, I really wanted the 40 power. I really wanted the 40 power Infinite. I wasn't expecting that Gamora. Like usually on turn 5, almost. Oh shit, dude. Wait, opponent's gonna leech my Infinite. Dude, this is sick. Opponent's gonna leech my Infinite, chat. This is fantastic news. I kind of want to snap. I kind of want to snap just knowing that I get a free Infinite. Whatever. I can leech him back too, which is the cool thing. Patriot's okay with that Mystique. Mystique just makes that deck so much better though. But yeah, I feel like there's Patriot decks now that run like him, Khazar, Blue Marvel. I don't need like Ultron in some senses, but it can still work. If we wave, opponent's probably gonna leech, and we could leader their leech. So we're gonna wave. Opponent's gonna want to play leech here almost 100% of the time. So we can leader and then leech them back. And then... problem is I don't have a turn 5 play if I do that. But opponent's probably gonna brick their whole hand. They're running like an on-reveal deck. Nice. Oh wait, they magicked. Interesting. That's not really a Spider-Man point, but we can do a Spider-Man point. Are they leeching this turn? Could be leeching this turn. And then we still have Infinite Magneto. Like leech. Nice. This is the problem with leech, chat. This is always the problem that I found with leech. Is that I just find it like you kind of put yourself in a position where... what are these sounds that are happening? You just put yourself in a position where you didn't develop any power. Because the final turn they just missed their negative. We're gonna drop 20 extra power around Baxter building. Like, I don't know what opponent is planning on the win. Except for like Psycho reading me on like a Shang-Chi or something. But I used to run Leech in my Electro decks. And I just kind of found that it's just not that good. It's like it just doesn't give you enough juice. It doesn't give you enough juice for the 3 power. Lucas, welcome in. What's up? What's up? Honestly, the only way to let you gear or Subterranean would be a good location if rocks buffed Korg, or 4 rocks on one location combines into a Korg. Well, that wouldn't even be good though. Getting 4 rocks would be like impossible. Also, Korg isn't just like made of rocks. That's pretty messed up of you to think that Korg is just made of rocks, you know? It'd be funny if magic ability was ongoing, games could last forever. It'd be funny if magic's ability was ongoing, games could last forever. What? It would still only last to turn 7. It's got leader, test, master, and wave. My god, I need that leader variant. Yeah, I really like that leader variant. There's not too many good ones, but I really, really like this one. I kind of want to get like... I want to get this leader variant like tattooed on me at some point. Yeah, if the 5 cost is what makes it so tough, right? But it would also be kind of oppressive. I feel like it would be a somewhat oppressive card if it was more or less. Like you could like Psylocke into it on like turn 3 if it was 4 energy, and that would just feel like it would be so hard to do a lot of things. Okay, this is really annoying. I think I just need to armor left. Do I? Or do I just Electro left? You know what we could do, chat? We can Electro left and then Doc Ock right, and then they can't do anything on turn 5, and that would be funny. Don't hit the Doc Ock. Don't you? Oh. Why do I say things, chat? Why do I say things? It's always a question I ask. It's always a question that I ask, chat. Our Sinister? What the heck? What happens if we play Arnim Zola and Bar Sinister? We'll just make everything break? Oh, dude, he actually runs Green Goblin. I can't do anything until turn 6. An incredibly annoying set of location. I can't believe they're running the Green Goblin. That's crazy. I think snapping here for the opponent is fine.
Wind aid my hand.
Kana forever, by the way. How does Leech interact with the Infinite? Yeah, it's playable anytime. It's sick. I'm just waiting for the opponent to snap, and then I'll leave. Reddest Green Goblin, the history of Green Goblins. I love this variant. Fortunately, the Death Domain does not affect our opponent. That's ridiculous, dude. Nice snap, by the way. The herder snap is so true. I think that, in my opinion, right, if you snap after that, I don't think it's a bad call. The reason being is, like, otherwise I can just do that, right? I can just, like, coast out the game and vibe until the end. I don't know if that was a bot. If that was a bot, they just dumpstered me top to bottom. If you snap there, you're, like, basically saying, like, I'm giving you... I say it a lot. I'm like, I'll give them a chance to get out of the game by snapping. Because then you could just, like, retreat right there. And if they don't, then they're just being proud. And then I'm just going to win because they're being, like, angry and proud. Sick location, by the way. Ooh, it's gonna double Mysterio. Double the size of Mysterio. Pog. It's us, dude. We still can win. We still win pretty easily, actually. Infinite Taskmaster just by itself is fine. Infinite into Arn Zola is what we want, though. Actually does double the real Mysterio when it reveals. No shot, dude. Is that for real? Why does it work that way? That doesn't make any dang sense. Why does it do that? I think we want to do Infinite because we could also Doc Ock here. Carnage. Everyone marry. Okay, so then they're gonna Venom. Do I have any way to disrupt this Venom? I think I'm just gonna lose this Venom now. I could do this. Wait, chat. Oh no, they're playing first. I was gonna say, if they weren't playing first, I could Venom the Typhoid Mary over. That wouldn't work too well. I think we'll still try and just do our main plan. I think the Venom just gets bigger than my thing. Yeah, I'm not ahead. If I was ahead, I could also try and do Magneto things, but I don't think it would really work. I also didn't get the Arnim Zola, which I really wanted for Sanctum Sanctorum. Pour the Carnage out. Yeah, I guess pulling the Carnage out of their hand could have worked. If they were going first, then the Doc Ock. That's actually that's a really smart point, Captain Kirch. Right now, and it is true power is 5, your opponent just can't see it. It's very interesting. Yeah, we just get blown out by pretty much anything opponent does. Let's retreat. I never thought of the Venom deck is really cool. Taskmaster gets 40. Yeah, Taskmaster just reads the card, so even if it's like a not permanent effect, because Shuri's Lab is a permanent effect, even if it's a non-permanent effect like Atlantis, Taskmaster will still just read the card. Is that an 80 with lab? Yeah, if I would have played it on the lab, I would have got an 80. That wasn't Pokemon. Mix up. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we have wave. plenty of options. As long as we get either our wave or our electro. Got a lot of ways to make things work. Bacana's great for us. I haven't seen many Shang-Chi's in a while, chat. Let's go ahead and armor right. Get them worried about the sunspot. It's a cool Scorpion variant, by the way. It's a very cool Scorpion variant. Is this the Venomized Scorpion? That's really cool. Guess the Zero deck is pretty good with Shuri's Lab. Yeah, the Venom deck definitely, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It seems quite good. We'll push the right lane. I'll play Storm. Do I just say I don't care and try and win the other lanes? I think that might be my best bet. Is to just say like I don't care about this and then just try and play to win the other lanes. Even like Magneto away. Or maybe I pulls their Storm over, but it's not that annoying. Could get them worried if we're doing like Doc Ock thing. Oh, I was hoping that would go to the left. Opponent could play like Odin stuff here. Intro Vertisaur. Welcome in. Welcome. Here for left. I think play Wong in a 1-drop here. Koye. Full Spain. Okay, opponent's definitely trying to Odin. Opponent definitely wants to play Odin here. Can't Arnim Zola because everything's protected. We can leader. Leader loses pretty much all the time. I'm a very big Domino hater. I think that you almost never want to play Domino. Finally catching on stream, saw a video on Black Panther breaking the numbers game. Huge number. We love big numbers here. Love us some big numbers here. Yeah, so wait. Actually, wait. Is leader a 50-50 chat? Leader's a 50-50. Okay, so we play leader. Opponent plays Odin. We get our own Odin. Taskmaster doesn't matter. It was our last played card. It will copy itself. We'll win because this Wolfsbane will only get +7 or +6. And then it's just going to get 50-50 on where this White Tiger drops. We'll even snap. Because if we snap, it doesn't matter. It's a pure 50-50. It's a pure 50-50. No, task does not go to leader. Task goes to its own Taskmaster. Taskmaster will point at itself. It'll look at itself. It's a pure 50-50 here. That we lost. But it's fine. It's okay. That snap was still worth it, for sure. But that was a pure 50-50. Taskmaster doesn't reset. Taskmaster copies itself. If Taskmaster was the last card I played and then I played Leader, Leader hasn't finished playing yet, so the Odin will just have it do itself. Played a lot of Taskmaster. John D, what's up, Binks? Saw your humongous Panther yesterday. It was insane. Yeah, loving it. We had a lot of cool people there coming in. Scorpion MVP. Yeah, the Scorpion did win that lane and tied this lane. Yeah, I think that was so the reason the snap is good there is because it's a pure 50-50. If opponent is like, oh no, what if they thought we had Cosmo, right? And then we play Cosmo there and they're like, oh well, if they play Cosmo there, then we lose. So opponent starts to panic and be like, oh, they have a way to beat me, so then they leave, and that's great for us. Or if we don't get, oh my gosh, dude, the raids are out of control tonight. Holy. Superior David, welcome in. Shout out Superior David. Welcome in, dude. I don't know if we've chatted much yet, Superior David. Were you playing Marvel Snap? Welcome in, dude. Thanks so much for the raid, dude. Love spreading the love around. Huge raid tonight. Thank you so much. Bill Can 98, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that was, I feel like that was, I played a very good play there and I just lost the coin flip. Started playing a couple weeks ago, normally play Hearthstone. Yo, same. I moved over from Hearthstone as well. First time snapper here. How does the armor and shields work? So it just means that you can't get destroyed. So if you play out an armor on a location, it means that no cards there can get destroyed on either side. Hey TLSG, how's the deck consistency so far? TLSG isn't here. I'm not TLSG. Wait, is TLSG here? Did I miss something for them? Ooh, yeah, I've been playing new people who came in. First of all, welcome. I do a lot of stuff over on YouTube as well. You'll notice there are people watching me over on YouTube too. I dual stream because I'm not an affiliate. But I also do a lot of work on YouTube. So if you are interested in Marvel Snap, lots of really cool stuff over on the YouTube. And I also post on Twitter with just about all my deck lists. So definitely follow me on those two locations. But yeah, I've been playing this game since May. I've been grinding out, making content for this game since May in the open beta. I have a full collection. So right now I'm playing a Pool 3 Black Panther deck with the new season card. You brain farted, haha, Binks. This deck has performed incredibly well today. I'm very, very happy with how this deck has been playing. Okay, opponent. Oh, do they have Green Goblin? No way they have Green Goblin yet, right? Multiple. No way this is correct. There's no way this is the right play by our opponent. That is a psychotic play. I also like these little swirly things. They're really crazy. Can I recommend an Agatha streamer to a user? I don't quite know the rules about recommending other streamers. I'd prefer you didn't. Thanks for asking though. Since May, looking good. It's still holding interest. Yeah, I am obsessed with this game. I think this game is so fun. What can we do here? Obviously just Mysterio. Mysterio doesn't mess with these multiple men. The Danger Room is a bit scary. I feel like this is a bot. This is crazy what my opponent just did. Simit7 Marty is now following. Welcome in. Locking the best follower notification all Twitch.tv. Will there shit in the sewer and break Angela? Yeah, it seems pretty good, right? Plus it stops them from being able to do like move things to the left stuff. Yeah, I think it's gotta be a bot. It's just a weird play. I don't even get to brick them with my
Dubbing C.
But like, what can they do? I guess they can pull. I mean, I can just put my things over here, right? What can they pull that's bigger? They can pull a 6 power and a 4 power. And I could just play like this here. And it's going to copy the Doc Ock that's 9 power. I could even like do that like as a joke. Unless there's something crazy that's going on that I'm just missing. Plus, if I move the Doc Ock, it'll actually get to 10 power, which is nice. Superior David, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I get 40 power on the right lane, so I'll be very much so ahead. Nice, 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 nice. And then all those should just scan the Taskmaster. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think it was just a bot. I think we're just dealing with a bot. It's kind of weird. I'm at a very high collection level, so I get especially late at night like this, I get a higher propensity of bots than people who are newer to the game. Purposely training wrong as a joke. Yeah, give wrecked weird bot. Yeah, Snap.fan's a great resource. So is Marvel Snap Zone if you're looking for resources. If you're interested in any cards, though, I do have it set up as a bot in my chat where if you hit !! card and then type in the card, you can see. Yeah, it's hard. There's just like no like conglomerated like top decks. I think Twitter's a pretty good way to like see decks and see what people are playing. But yeah, just looking at like the highest rated decks or highest like the tier list on like Marvel Snap Zone is pretty good. Yeah, just like that. ! Card armor. Also, I do try and set up my stream pretty well so you can see on the right side a slideshow of all the cards that are coming through. I hope that you enjoy that, or it helps you out along your way. Iceman gonna hit my Electro. Very rude, but it was 100% of the 100% chance that was gonna happen. So I can't be too upset about that. Opponent's just destroying my hand turn after turn. Very rude. Mr. Mao, thanks for the follow. Locking the best follower notification all twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. Can't really do anything. I'm just kind of vibing. He plays Cosmo. We are keeping up with them on Moira Island, funnily enough. Is there a world I just keep not doing anything and just get ahead? But also wave. I don't have. I could Doc Ock. I can just Doc Ock on the left next turn if I want. And then there's a pretty good chance I'll be ahead. Yeah, Twitter's usually pretty good for funny stuff. Being a Snap streamer, pretty competitive right now. I don't know. Not crazy competitive, I would say. Let's do this, chat. What's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen if we Doc Ock in Sinister London, right? I feel like there was a lot of people who came right when launch happened. So that made oh man, they got a lot of cards. Well, I guess that's a good enough reason for it not being too great of a play. Let's see what we get. We get an armor. Not too shabby. Let's see what we get over here. An onslaught. A Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, by the way. So if you play Magneto right, the problem with this is that the fact that they have Onslaught means that they could have top decked Blue Marvel. I feel like Magneto right gives us like a 50-50 of winning. Let's see if there's something better than that, right? We have something that's better than a 50-50 shot of winning this game. I think it's just good. Magneto just gives us a 50-50 chance. If it lands middle, then we win by 21. We do lose to Blue Marvel is the only thing I can think of. I can't think of anything else that beats us. Blue Marvel, does Khazar beat us? Khazar doesn't beat us. Armin isn't a YOLO. Armin would just lose me the game on the spot. I just can't win with Armin Zola. You can't Zola right. Armor stops you from being able to do Armin Zola. It used to be a thing. Spectrum. No, Spectrum won't work. They have Cosmo, chat. Spectrum can't beat us left. Leader won't work because they won't get the leader played there. I think it just has to. I feel like I just have a 50-50 shot. And I think I snap too. Because if opponent thinks that I have like a guaranteed win, then they could retreat here. If they have Blue Marvel, then we get wrecked, but this wins 50% of the time. That seems really, really good for me. Every time, chat, dude. That's the second time I've done that exact thing. It's like it's a pure 50-50, and I just lose. But yeah, it's just a 50-50. The Artem play it adds it, but it still does its on reveal. So it adds copies, but it still does their on reveal, but it doesn't count as like playing it there. I guess wait, so Artem Zola right could have, yeah, well nah, it still just wouldn't have worked. If Dr. Ock, if it would have worked with Doc Ock, it could have worked. Never 50. What do you mean it's never 50-50? What's up, Steven Annis? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Oh, that was tough, dude. The new location's cool. I think the new location's totally fine. I think it's very interesting. I love cool mirrored effects like that. Hauf, welcome in. Yeah, that's tough to lose that game. I still feel like the snap there is totally fine though. If it is a pure 50-50, the snap incentivizes them to potentially leave, which is just good for us. We will armor in Shuri's lab. We don't want them to destroy our stuff in Shuri's lab. Scorpion, very rude of our opponent. Actually messes with my Black Panther play, which I kind of wanted to do. Camouflage. Do I have anything that really works with Camouflage? Electro works pretty well with Camouflage. Wait, if we go Electro, Black Panther, Odin, Taskmaster, we're vibing, right? Yeah, Odin and Black Panther in hand. Do I have anything that works with Camouflage? Silly man. That seems pretty good, chat. Just because it's 50-50, always feel like you're gonna lose. Yeah, maybe this is a Cosmo though. This is a Cosmo, it kind of ruins my whole shtick, huh? Those titles a new thing? Yours says most. They are a very new thing. But I guess if I get Arnim Zola, it's kind of cracked, right? Like this isn't even all that good. I guess I can like. So I can Odin it and get this out of control big. Like it's Jubilee on Shuri's lab does not feel great. Wait, this is a 3-drop now. No. Wait, no, this is great. If I Magneto and pull the Lady Sif here and then I just Odin right, then I always win. Yeah, because if they don't play middle, I'm Magnetoing the Lady Sif over here. Love this play. Love this play. Then I'm always ahead here. And then the Odin will make this Black Panther. I don't know how big it's gonna be. It's gonna get out of control, dude. So you have to get into pool 3 to get a title. You have to get into pool 3 and then GG's opponent. You have to get into pool 3 and then open a collector's reserve, and then there's like some kind of chance. Need 1,000 collection level? Is that right? I don't know. I actually don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I want to see how big it would get either too, because it would go 4 times. So go to 24, 48, 96, 192. Go to 192. No, it actually goes 4 times. If you Odin and Camouflage, actually doubles it 4 times. Yeah, we'll just throw Sunspot in Asgard. Kind of vibe. Exclamation point deck. Are you looking for like the deck code? It's really weird. You can't actually copy the deck codes out of BlueStacks. Otherwise, I would do it easier for you. Yeah, Viper can be used in a deck with like the hood and debris to give your opponent garbage. It's not super great though. It's decent. Iceman Black Panther isn't all that bad. But it also is playing 1-drops, which is probably decent for me. Let's see here. We can wave Black Panther. Wave Black Panther. Was this 16 and then Taskmaster it and then Leader to finish the game? You know, either just Viper. Yeah, Viper is not good until you unlock other pool 3 cards, unfortunately. That's okay. You just have to wait until you get the next card. There's a few pull 3 cards that are like that, unfortunately. We kind of need some other cards to make them worth it. Wave should be good against opponent's deck if they're running something like Iceman. I also could have thought about waving here. I don't know though. Having 16 power cards seems good. Let's make Electro and Iceman in the same deck. That seems ambitious. Seems very ambitious if you ask me. Actually, the Magneto is just better here. Plus, we pull the Electro off of Asgard, which is nice. Text that moves falls off so hard in pool 3 until you get torch. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Move is just like kind of bad in the end game. Human Torch is like used in other archetypes, like this like bounce type archetypes. Kind of interesting. No, Thanos and Galactus are still not collectible. Aliom 44, thanks so much for the follow. Locking the best follower notification all twitch.tv. I'm gonna chat says thank you. Nice. Deny them a draw there, which is really cool. If one plays Black Panther now, we're in a bit of trouble. Mario La, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Ghost Spider is gonna fix it. Hopefully, I actually don't know what that card does. I don't really follow the league cards all that much. This probably a giant Black Panther, no? That'd be my guess, but it's not even gonna be bigger than my Magneto. About the same size. Going first here kind of sucks because it puts me in trouble on Shuri's lab, but I think that if we lead her left, we pretty much always win. I can't think of what beats us. They could do a 50-50 Arnim Zola play. The 50-50 of the Arnim Zola could win. Oh, wait, if they're going to do that, then maybe we just armor. Maybe go Psycho Mode, chat. Maybe we call that they're going to try an Arnim Zola. What do you think? They can only play one card. They could also just play Odin. This beats Odin. Let's do it. It'll be fun. If this is an Arnim Zola, they're going to feel really bad. Absolutely love to see it, chat. You absolutely love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. That's what happens when you play against the same deck. You outthink them. You outthink them, chat. I was like, how else are they gonna beat me? Other than doing, they even got the right play. So what just happened? I do know a lot of raiders probably just came in who don't know Marvel Snap that much. Arnim Zola, you can see it actually on the right now. It destroys a random card on your location and plays it in the other two locations. So my read was that the only way my opponent could win is if they play that and it hits the Black Panther. Because then that 24 power Black Panther would play in the other two locations and it would double. So they get 48 power on both those locations. So with my very large noggin, I decided that if I just armor there, then the Arnim Zola won't go off. It's a 0 power, so they won't gain any power there. And then we win the right and left and middle. Gamers, yeah, it's big gamer energy right there. Opponent was probably thinking that was just a pure 50-50, which is fair. But when I see, it's the Princess Bride thing, right? It's like I know that he knows, or I know that he knows that he is a 50-50. So if I know that that's the only way they can do it, then I can play around it. Big brain Binks, baby. That is why you watch the stream, by the way. If anyone's new to the stream and wondering, that's why you watch Binks play. That right there is why you watch Binks play. Then you both drink the poison. Yeah, you got it. And, yeah, and I won because I went for, yeah, you also, I mean, that's part of the game, right? Is knowing knowing how that works is knowing how
You should find a mean hour
it
today.
works. Okay, so we have Electro. I think an opponent probably is playing Killmonger, so I'll just Sunspot left. Yeah, and it is very important to know your perspective there, or know like what turn order that you're going in, because turn order is incredibly important. Opponent's going crazy. They've played a lot of cards out right now.
You should find a mean hour today.
I think I'm gonna Doc Ock in Shuri's lab. Maybe I'll Doc Ock left. That sounds pretty fun. Thanks for the follows, by the way. Appreciate you. Everyone loves a big brain play. That's why they stick around. Yo, Hope, top tier Binks fan. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you. Opponent's snapping on me. That's fine. I feel pretty confident with what I'm doing right now. Oh, love that read and big brain play made me hit the follow. I'd love to see it. You ever had someone stream snipe me? Not that I know of. I have an ongoing opinion on people who stream snipe me, and if you stream snipe me, you're a nerd. That's what I think. So I think that if we just pass Infinite Arnim Zola, we're cooking with gas. They're not gonna be able to beat us, no matter what they do with Patriot. They're gonna be like, oh, we have all of our Patriot stuff all ready to go. We're gonna be able to do so much crazy Patriot stuff. I don't think it beats 40 power. I don't think it beats 40 power. Isn't Warpath a worse Namor? No, they just do different things. Like Namor if it's only in that position, and the Warpath if you have an empty lane. One's probably gonna onslaught, and then he's gonna add what, 12 power to the right, and think that's enough. Unfortunately for him, it's not going to be enough because I'm gonna get 40 power on the right lanes, which is a lot of power, chat. It's a pretty significant amount of power. My opponent probably underlooked that. It is a cool onslaught though. It did look very scary. So, cheers to you, opponent. Nice try. It is one thing that you always have to think about when there's these like special locations, especially something like Shuri's Lab where stuff's like doubling. Even if you have everything that you need to like he snapped because they have Patriot, Mystique, Misty Knight, they got all of their ramp cards, they're gonna onslaught it, they're gonna do all their things. There's crazy stuff that some of these decks can do with like Shuri's Lab. Like that was nuts, dude. I just played like in the last 2 turns I played 80 power. Like what are they gonna do? That's why I mentioned opponent didn't think it would also if Binks didn't play first, I don't know how we'd win, but yeah, it's all part of the game. Yeah, I wouldn't have made that play if I wasn't playing first, you know? If I was playing second, I would have tried to find a different play. Reminds me of people saying Black Panther is just another Jessica Jones Binks plays. Yeah, Black Panther is really cool. I was originally kind of negative on Black Panther, but I really came around to it. It's a lot of fun. You play all cards in the world, and you just need to. Yeah, it's like it's tough, right? Because like when you're playing in a game like this, like you're just like, oh, I drew the nuts, I'm going to win. But like something like Shuri's Lab, if you have a deck that's built around Shuri's Lab, like the amount of power you can get out is out of control. What's cool about Black Panther is that Black Panther, Devos in chat. If you're in chat, Devos, just don't watch the game. You can know my starting hand if you saw it on accident. I'm pretty sure they're in chat. I'm pretty sure I saw them earlier. But you can know my starting hand and know what deck I'm playing. Just don't watch. What the heck, dude? Look at this Garbaggio, chat. Tanks. Really need Electro off the rip. We're in a lot of trouble here. I don't know what we do. I guess we could win if we get Black Panther. We get Black Panther Arnim Zola pretty easily. This is kind of rough. Jesus Christ. I have to play it, right? Because the only other play I can play next turn is Taskmaster, which doesn't do anything. Am I just gonna win with pass, Sunspot, pass, Arnhem? Thank you, by the way, opponent. Opponent snapped. I think I'm vibing here. One could probably expecting. I don't know how they beat me. Bye bye. Hopefully you weren't planning on doing anything. If this is a Shang-Chi though, that's kind of schnasty. Oh! Oh, no. No. We're not over there. We're over there, my friend. No. No. Oh, man. This deck is awesome. No. We are not over there, my friend. We're going back that way. I should have checked to see if I had initiative, man. Oh, baby. Oh, we know they weren't watching. I also might have like not known who that was. They could have been playing around Taskmaster too, though, because that beat Taskmaster. Arnhem Juke, dude. The Arnhem Jukes are fire. Oh, I played F1 earlier. We had F1 actually a really great game earlier, if I remember correctly. Beautiful Zola. Yeah, you have Juke in your name. It's perfect. That was for you, Juke Siri. Murder World. You know, if they're gonna have a Sunspot in there, I'm gonna have a Sunspot in there. Got him. We usually can never win Mojo World. It's a bit of an annoyance. I was just about to say that I remember F1. Yeah, no, it was earlier in the stream. Oh, thank you, dude. Opponent waved for me. It's very nice when our opponent waves for us. I'm thinking Doc Ock here. Maybe Magneto's fine. Magneto to fill here. I want snap, by the way. Kind of spooky. That's right. Oh, I can't pull the. I can't pull. I want to pull you away. We're not in too much trouble just yet, chat. We still got plays. We still got plays, chat. Double Dino's a bit spooky, but my Taskmaster's bigger. I think leader wins a lot of the time, right? I lose to Shang-Chi? Do I? Do I lose to... I don't lose to Shang-Chi. I beat Shang-Chi. Nice. GG's. That was close. I love the leader interaction. It's so funny. Opponent thought the same thing. They said, "Oh, if I leader on this double dinosaur, I never win." But we just have a flurry of leaders all over the place. Was it better voice line than Enchantress or Gotham? I don't think there. I think Gotham has to be my favorite. I love Gotham. Gotham is so good, dude. Gotham is by far my favorite, I would say. Gotham. It just hits, dude. It just freaking hits. Thanks, most juicy, and not now. What an absolute legendary battle we have ahead of us. Sunspot middle. I don't need to do anything with Shuri's Lab yet. We still don't know what we got to do with the Shuri's Lab. It's also Goblin Laugh. Well, the Green Goblin Laugh is only good when Valentine does it. Valentine is top tier one. I plan on boosting the Black Panther. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Maui 0077? Welcome in. What, you mean like upgrading it? Get so tilted when you hear Star-Lord's voice. Dude, no, man. I don't care. Dude, if opponent calls... If my opponent calls me out, I'm just like, good shit, dude. Well done. Can't be mad about that. We'll get a little wave action going here. I kind of want a Doc Ock. Oh, opponent's just flexing that Colossus can't die in Murder World? Opponent's just flexing this Colossus. Like, there's no other reason for them to play that Colossus other than just, like, massive flex. So we can Doc Ock and Shuri's, see what happens there. They're going to play first, even if they destroy that Nova or do weird blowy-uppy things. All right, dude. Opponent just flex, slam down that Destroyer. Respect. Let's pull all of their cards out of their hand. Oh. Deathlock, Killmonger, that kind of hurts. I wanted that Sunspot. But at least now we know what we're up against. So opponent's in top deck mode for the rest of the game. That's important to remember, chat. We'll go to Taskmaster right. And then if we Taskmaster right, and then we Arnim Zola it. Oh, this is great, actually. GG's. Opponent did not like that. Opponent did not like that. If Deathlock was revealed last, it actually wouldn't have worked. It would have been just nice if Cosmo was revealed before Killmonger. Would have kept that alive. Opponent did not like the Taskmaster. The 20 power Taskmaster absolutely decimating his Professor X. They were not a huge fan there. That's why the Doc Ock is really fun in Shuri's. Like, putting your opponent in top deck mode is really, really hard to beat. Asawira? Desai Freeman? Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I will say, Black Panther was popping off earlier in the stream. Black Panther's just kind of been vibing. Black Panther hasn't had to do very much towards the end of the game. He's just been kind of chilling, dude. We do have our Electro. I kind of like we'll do the Doc Ock, the Shuri's Lab thing for sure. Mjolnir. Maybe we actually have to do something about this though. Fortunate. Maybe we don't though. Maybe we don't care. Maybe we don't care, chat. Wong? Okay, well, something's gonna happen, chat. I don't know what, but something's gonna happen here. No idea what's gonna happen. Okay, Electro, they get double power. They got Leader, which doesn't do anything. Black Panther. Look at this. Wait. Oh, they got Black Panther because of the Wong. Okay. He's still Taskmaster? Maybe we go Psycho mode, chat. Maybe we Arnim Zola. Just pull all the cards out of it. Just tell them like they can't do cards. They're not allowed. And then they won't be able to play anything the last turn, right? Well, who cares? Whatever, chat, right? What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, no, this is great, right? Unless they have something huge that's over 20 power. Arnim Zola? What the fuck? That's kind of bad. Does opponent have any plays that beat me here? Apparently they don't. So, saying they can move and play, the point was that if I Doc Ocked into here, they wouldn't have been able to move anything because it would have been full. They can move and play because the Arnim Zola allowed them to. Oh man, you know, sometimes you just say whatever. Let's just send it. Y'all just got Wong, dude. Wong is so much fun. I was a little bit scared about Wong when I first got him, but Wong is a very fun card. Would they have gotten it if they did Panther mid? Yeah, if they did Panther mid. They did Panther mid. I think I would have been tough. They could have maybe puzzled something out, but I wasn't that worried about it. Yeah, Doc Ock is a lot of fun. A lot of people hate Doc Ock. A lot of people think Doc Ock is bad, which probably kind of is. But I feel like in Shuri's I feel like in this hot location or this specific feature location, it's really good. City below the sea. Are there any good Thor decks? I think there's tons of good Thor decks. If you go on my YouTube channel, I will post again. Sorry if I'm spamming this too much, but I think that, you know, I put a ton of work onto my YouTube channel, and I have tons of cool decks there, tons of cool just ways to play decks. If you go on there, there's one that says like Wong and Odin best friends. Wong and Odin best friends, I believe is what it's called. That's like the last 10 videos, you'll see it. There's a really cool one with Thor that I did with Paper, who's an awesome member of the Snap community. Me and him work together, and it's really like analytical, and we walk through like every play. It was really cool. Early into pool 3 and got Magneto and Invisible Woman along with Rogue and Dagger. Are there any decks I could use these cards in? I think you just want to like fit those cards into other pool 2 archetypes. Rogue is really good. Rogue is really good, especially if you're feeling like Khazar style decks, Blue Marvel type decks. Rogue is really solid. I have not been able to do anything. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Thanks for the sub over on YouTube. I really wish I could play something, chat, but fortunately I've not been able to play anything yet. Meanwhile, opponent is popping off, and they have drawn pretty much their entire deck. Does Arnim Zola work on a flooded location?
Dubbing C.
Does Arnim Zola work on a flooded location? If we pull Ultron here, we actually probably might be able to find a victory somehow. Now we're actually one away from being able to get a victory, because I was saying if we Arnim Zola, I don't think work, because it didn't work with Sanctum Sanctorum. I actually didn't know that that was a thing. Wait, I don't think that works, BMLM, because last game we Doc Ocked and it went on Sanctum Sanctorum, and it tried to pull cards in, and it didn't work. So I think it would probably do the same thing with Flooded, because Flooded has the same text. Can't imagine it would. I unfortunately just don't have win here. It's really close. Like if we would have had a card that could beat this Baxter's building, then we would be at 13 and they would be at 14 here. So it'd be like crazy close. We'll go ahead and retreat. Pretty good for not being able to play a card until turn 5. So can't be too upset. Well, I don't wait. Why would that work? Because doesn't the flooded location have the exact same text as Sanctum Sanctorum? And if we go here, I'll show you what happened last game. Actually, I don't think it would.
Dubbing C.
Wait, what? Here. Give me 1 second.
you should find a mean hour today.
So look at this, chat. This just happened a couple games ago. We played Panther Zola on Doc Ock. YouTube seems... Why are the audio settings different on YouTube than they are here? There's no different audio settings, so it would just be how loud you have it on the bar. See, it didn't work. It didn't pull anything from Sanctum Sanctorum, but it did pull something from New York. So it must have... There's no way it works on Storms then. It has the exact same thing. Question was about, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Can you Zol? Yes, you can Zol into a flooded location. My bad. That's a totally good point. You did just completely ask about a different thing. Yeah, I don't, I have watched my VODs on both YouTube and on Twitch and they sound the exact same. So I think it's probably just your own internal settings on YouTube that's different. Yeah, gotta love the replay. Let's get 2 sunspots. It seems good. Opponent's hand was not empty there because the first one went off and it pulled nothing, and then the second one went off and it pulled the Zola. So their hand was not empty there. We'll just go double sunspot on cloning vets. Yeah, interesting that Doc plays cards. Yeah, it has some weird interactions. I don't fully get it. But do be having some weird interactions for certain. Play the Electro over on the right. I'm not really sure what my win con is here. Maybe it's just Infinite middle. Maybe it's just Infinite middle Taskmaster left.
You should find a mean hour today.
Or do we just, I think we just Doc Ock Shuri's Lab, right? Problem is that we're playing an Electro deck. Yeah, this is fine. Let's run them out of options. Panther Vats into Lab. Yeah, we can do that next turn. We can just play Black Panther into cloning Vats. Yeah, when Ox play, yeah, they don't get affected by the location. It's the same reason why Doc Ock works like this in Shuri's Lab, where it doesn't double their power. It doesn't get affected by the location. But yeah, it is different though, because Sanctum, it shouldn't get affected by Sanctum. Strike Ninja 2010, thanks for the follow. Unlock the best follower notification all twitch.tv. Everyone in chat says thank you. Okay, they did play a card out into there, and we're pulling out 3 more cards in their hand. Panther Zola, nothing. Love to see it. Devil Dinosaur. Enchantress turns off their own Devil Dinosaur. Absolutely fantastic things. Top to bottom. And plays Black Panther. I would say, chat, that was an absolute win. How about you? I would say that I would consider that an absolute win. Problem is how do I win multiple other locations now? Everything about that was awful. None of those, that was the exact worst combination of those 3 cards that they could have gotten. Thank you. Black Panther cloning vets gives me an 8 power Black Panther in my hand, but that doesn't seem like a, oh, they just retreat. That's fair. Oh man, I love Doc Ock, dude. I'm so happy that this location makes Doc Ock so viable. I don't know what made me think. I haven't seen anyone else running Doc Ock. We could have snapped there. I mean, opponent was just didn't want to be there anymore, you know. Could armor here. I'm really surprised at the lack of Shang-Chi. We could armor, wave, Doc Ock, Taskmaster to try and win. Seems pretty good. Is opponent a Mr. Negative deck? Opponent could be a Mr. Negative deck. But just wait. Where should we fight with the wave? Wave here. We still have a 6 cost. What do you think of Hobgoblin on Shuri's Lab minus 16 for the opponent? That did happen to us earlier today, and then we Arnim Zola'd it and sent two negative 16 power cards back at our opponent. That was awesome. But opponent just Psylocke into nothing. Rip opponent. I mean, Hobgoblin seems totally fun in Shuri's Lab. Let's see, what's in the box? Why didn't they play Mr. Negative? What is going on? Iron Man, negative 2 power, by the way. Magic turns off Shuri's Lab. Wait, is this going to affect my Doc Ock? Is my Doc Ock not going to work now? If that's the case, what? Dude, that's cheaters. Dude, freaking cheaters, man. I guess we just do the Black Panther Arnim Zola play. Chad, do you agree that the opponent cheated there? Kind of forever, by the way. Don't worry, we gotta do the cool thing. We gotta do the Arnim Zola Odin thing. Oh, let's snap. You agree that magic counters Doc Ock? Well, it didn't really counter Doc Ock. It just countered the fact that the Shuri's Lab didn't give me the plus the extra power. It's kind of BS, honestly. There's no shot that opponent thinks they're gonna win. I don't even understand what opponent does here to win. We play first. I guess they could Shang-Chi middle. They're ranking Shang-Chi in their deck. I guess it's fine, but I haven't gotten to do this thing yet, so I want to do it. I feel like Storm and Scarlet Witch will be teched a lot more, or should be. For what? For Shuri's? Oh no, they played right. There's no shot that they win. Wait, what are they playing right that they think will win them the game? I like just touching their hand for no reason. Arnim Zola, nice 7 power tiger played in the middle location. They do get a raft card on their hand. GG's. That was a weird Mr. Negative deck. Get docked, by the way. Yeah, this Electro deck with I played a different version of this Electro deck a ton last season. It was most of the off-stream climbing that I did. Let's see here. What missions? Dude, I never play 4-cost cards. Is what I'm learning. I'm learning that I never play 4-cost cards. Yeah, I kind of want this Chibi Zero, but I like my other Zero variant. No Jubilee with so many big cards. Like, you can play Jubilee in these Electro decks, but your whole game plan is to play Wave or Electro on turn 3. And if you're playing Wave or Electro on turn 3, then you don't really want to play Jubilee on turn 4. And then, like, when are you playing Jubilee? Turn 5? You also have a lot of bricks. Like, if you look at the deck list on the top left, like, Sunspot's a brick, Arbor's a brick, Electro and Wave are both kind of bricks. If you're playing Jubilee, you don't want to hit them. Taskmaster bricks a lot of the time. Arnim Zola bricks a lot of the time. It can send Jubilees, but then you kind of like run out of cards in your deck. There's just too many bricks for Jubilee. They're like expensive cards, but they're not necessarily just giant cards. Wave cards can complete your mission. No, they're I don't think so. If it is, then it's the game's cheating. So I'm gonna try and open a collector's cache though. Yeah, Armor's Shang-Chi defense, which we haven't run into too many of tonight. But yeah, Armor is just to defend us against Shang-Chi. And it's a good tech card against like Arnim Zola and stuff. Brick. Brick just means like a bad draw. Like it's like not what you want. Like if you say like something bricks your hand, like if like an Iceman like messes your hand up, or brick just means like bad things happen to it. Look at this variant, by the way. I don't know if everyone's like super familiar with this Angel variant, but it's, in my opinion, the best variant in the whole game. So pretty. Too bad I never play that card. Yeah, I was gonna say the Chibi Zero is nice, but I really like the Zero variant. Like he just got like his little, just like a little gym dude. Yeah, too bad Angel is just not that good, right? Which deck would you recommend for Pool 2? I'll keep doing this. So sorry if the spam is getting annoying. But if you go to my YouTube channel, I've posted a lot of really good Pool 2 decks recently. Yesterday or today I posted a Pool 2 Black Panther deck. But the one, the name of it is like this deck counters everything. It's my Tech W deck. That card is that deck is insane. I think it's the best deck in Pool 2. Yeah, if you upgrade your card X amount of times, it starts to get like cool backgrounds and stuff. I'm just gonna try and get a collector's cache and see if we can get a little bit of Pog action going. This is another one of my favorite variants in the whole game. Ooh, what's in the box, chat? What's in the box? JUSA? Welcome in, welcome in. All rights reserved. Not gonna lie, kind of the worst title. I guess it's like kind of funny if you're like if like Ben Brode had this, or like I guess me, because I'm like somewhat known in the snap scene, but I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of really bad. God, I've lost a bunch of games because of Iceman. That card is too good. Yeah, it's a great card. Iceman's an incredible card. I'm a Korg believer. I'm more of a Korg believer. Yeah, Ego Take the Wheel's a good one. I really want Ego equals Snap. Ego equals Snap will probably be the one that I use if I ever find it. Okay, Chad Bucky Barnes. Ano Can, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome in. Look at Chad Bucky Barnes, dude. What a great variant.
Dubbing C.
And Nikula Alex, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Let's see what's behind door number 2. 200 credits, not too shabby. We could upgrade a Blue Boy. And Florian, thanks for the sub over on YouTube as well. I think your favorite Venom variant that I've seen this far has to be the Cosmo one. Yes, I have seen that Cosmo variant. It's very nice. I have Iceman Korg in my Beast Falcon deck. Exists to annoy people. Yeah, Black Widow is really good in there. Scorpion's really good in there. I love Scorpion. I think Scorpion it's finally starting to see a lot of use. I still think it's underrated. I think it's one of the best 2-drops in the whole game. Seems insane to me. We're gonna jump back into some sick Marvel Snap gameplay, chat. How exciting. I actually haven't taken a break. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes straight. I haven't even taken a break. It's been having too much dang fun. You know what I mean, chat? I kind of want to do... Where should I armor? We're using 4 cards at 35.62. That doesn't even seem possible. I'm sorry, man. That sucks, dude. That freaking sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's horrible, man. Yeah, Yondu. Okay, I've talked about Yondu until my like cheeks get red, dude. Yondu's bad. Yondu, the only reason that you should run Yondu, if you're in Pool 1 or Pool 2, is if you are running into a bunch of... if you're running into like a bunch of big decks that are running with Chavez and you want to get rid of Chavez, it can kind of be okay for that. But Yondu does not... Yondu does not do anything to like stop your opponent from doing things. What is going on here? Drax? Why don't you just play Drax on me? The absolute psychopath? Yondu gets good information. I heard it cheapens death. This will get bigger. Yeah, it does cheapen death. That's one of the only reasons to run it. Let's play Magneto on Fist Tower and just kill both Drax and Jessica Jones. This is gonna feel really good, by the way. Pogs inbound. Pogs inbound, chat. Nice Jessica Jones and Drax, by the way. It'd be a shame if they got murdered by Fist Tower. It's not a clear victory though. Opponent is a lot of things that they can do. How many cards do they have in hand? 3? I actually don't have too many things to do right now. Am I just in trouble? I only play 1 card. I'm just gonna kind of wait it out because I'm hoping my opponent. Why is a Mysterio clone on Fist Tower? So I pulled Mysterio out of their hand, so it just is the 2/5. Can they beat 12 power? I almost don't even want to. Like, Odin's like one of my only plays, dude. It's kind of scary. Wait, chat, am I losing? Yeah, but they could have filled up Fist Tower is the problem. I'm gonna do this play if they don't retreat. They might have retreated later though. I think I might lose though. Wait, is this more than 12 power? Oh, this could be Shang-Chi. This Shang-Chi we lose. Oof. That's tough. Yeah, my other play was gonna be to Arnim Zola. And I think that Arnim Zola would have won. By Arnim Zola this. GG's to our opponent. Why Odin? That was I could only play 1 card. Odin left covers all lanes? Yeah, I would have lost to Odin left though. I'm better do mag. Yeah. Odin left would have lost. I would have lost middle and right. He will lose middle by 1? Really? 6? The 10 wouldn't have beaten him? Might have been right then. He had 3 cards in hand though.
You should find a mean hour today.
Nin Jam Oves is now following. Yeah, Odin's just like the biggest card middle. I wasn't expecting to be able to beat me right.
Dubbing C.
I want to collect all the chibi variants. Yeah, I do too. It's so hard to collect all of the variants. It's so expensive in this game. Actually, sub over on YouTube, by the way.
You should find a mean hour today.
The Nova did not get destroyed. The Nova was alive. The end of the game.
You should find a mean hour
Carnage
today.
1. Monster Island's actually really good for our decks. Their Patriot tech. Absolute Carnage, thanks for the follow. And Jessica Jones Drax play still did feel good though. I'm not gonna lie. Whether one or not. Whether one or not. God damn did it still feel pretty good. There's Doc Ock over on the right. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing right now. Could potentially... I don't know what this is going to do. I think this is kind of a losing game, top to bottom. They Shang-Chi'd both my monster and my Doc Ock. Well, to be fair, chat, they are board locked, so that means that we win. Opponent snapped. How rude. How rude of my opponent to snap. Well, we'll take that mulligan. Yeah, I mean, when you can only play 1 card before turn 5, you're often going to lose, especially when opponent's just playing really strong cards. So that was more of like a joke. It was more of like a what might happen if we get a really good pull there on Doc Ock. Maybe something happens. But instead they killed everything. They killed all of our stuff. Okay. Shuri's lab. We're built for this. We're built for Shuri's lab. Taskmaster and Arnim Zola. Leader was good there last turn. Yeah, 4 power. 4 power do nothing. Pog. Tullian is not good unless you get Electro or Wave off the rip. Fuck you, dude. That was so mean. That was so mean, chat. That rock was so rude. It is important to play the rock there, though. Because if you don't play the rock there, then it gets shuffled back into your deck. Yeah, it's a 0x2 value. Let's go. Ooh, very, very good that opponent went first there. If they went second, they would have gotten a much bigger one. What snaps, huh? Probably leave. One's probably gonna shut down one of these lanes. Whatever, we'll vibe. We'll vibe. We'll let him snap. We'll let him go. We'll let him go. That didn't seem very good. Did we just win with leader? We also have a 50-50 on the Arnim Zola. Oh, we flipped first. Does it matter? No, actually, leader can lose the lab. I think we Arnim Zola. It's a 50-50. Get 232 power. Boys out there? Should have played the rock middle. Yeah, I mean, you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? I guess I probably always should not be playing the rock in Shuri's lab because I usually want to be doing Arnim Zola things there. So it's probably right. Yeah, let's go for it. 50-50 of looking really stupid. I think that they're God damn it. I think this is a Odin. Wait, what? I played 0 power that turn. That's a bot. That's a bot there. That's a bot right there. Opponent could have passed and won. Opponent could have done nothing and won that game. Take those, chat. Yeah, guess I'll just do the only play that loses. Spend all of my power in middle. That was better content though. Arnim Zola into double rock for the victory. Yeah, I guess I'll snap and then lose. Opponent did have a lot of power in that middle lane though. You gotta give him that. There's one thing I know, the opponent had heaps of power in that middle lane. I respect it. Kovia, we lose Raven, we lose Wave. Wave is a bad thing for us to lose. If we get Electro, it feels a little bit better. Opponent's running Nightcrawler, they probably don't have Killmonger, so we don't really have to worry about armoring or Sunspot. What's the point of bots in the game? So I'm at a very high collection level. Oh, what a clutch draw, chat. What a clutch draw. I'm at a really high collection level. So I kind of need to play against bots, otherwise I will like run out of can't move this Nightcrawler anymore. They kind of need to have bots to make sure they match up with games and don't wait for a long time. In the future, there won't be nearly as big of a need for bots, is what they're saying. I feel like Doc Ock on Moore Island feels bad, but Might not be that bad. I don't know. We'll just do a middle. And we'll see what happens. Heimdall? Lol. God damn it, dude. That's why I should have done it right. Taskmaster works. Taskmaster would still be 10 power. I think crazily enough, chat, I'm still gonna win with this. Unless opponent runs Chavez. We lose to Chavez, right? Chavez gives them 6. Probably. Let's try it. Let's try it. They have Chavez. Ooh, that's not going to be enough, my friend. That's also why the Doc Ock, even if it gets murdered by the Shang-Chi, can still make some action happen. What the hell was that? Why was he still scanning? Oh, he's scanning the dead Taskmaster. That makes sense. A lot of bots at high MMR as well. Yeah. They're trying to work it out so that there's not as many bots in the system, which I hope is the case. He only has 1 card, then leader on left. Yeah. Yeah, that probably would work too. Was I winning on the right? I think I was winning on right. No, Taskmaster scanned the dead Taskmaster. The Zola killed the Taskmaster and then the Taskmaster scanned the dead Taskmaster. Really weird. It's really weird how it works. What level does pool 3 start? At 680 something, I believe. It said set, but actually buffs. No, it doesn't buff. It doesn't. If you're at like -5, it doesn't like add power. Dracula does though. Dracula like buffs. Dracula's really weird. Yeah, 262 or like 280 something. I was showing my favorite artwork earlier. I really like. Let's see, we have Zola. When we have Zola, we don't necessarily want to armor Shermie's lab because we kind of like to play a big thing on it and then Zola it. So we can armor middle. We can just play it out. 473, yeah, or 474. $474 got me Sabretooth. Yeah, it's not a good, not a ideal card to get. A lot of times, especially against a move deck, I can just win with Black Panther Zola. I just like vibe. Move deck's gonna boost the Shuri's lab? Yeah, that's true. That's very big. I didn't realize that Hulkbuster worked that way. That's pretty cool. I might not have enough even with the Black Panther Zola. It's a big ass multiple man indeed. We'll sure try. Doc the Strange. Problem is they have to cloak this turn. If they don't cloak this turn, I think we win. So we can kind of count our metal on. If they cloak right, then we're gonna lose and we just retreat. If they don't cloak right, I think our Black Panther play wins, because I don't think they have any other way of moving this multiple man. Right? I'm not crazy, right, chat? If they don't cloak, I don't think they can move this right. And they can't play anything more in the middle. But if they cloak right, then we just retreat. Pretty straightforward line of play, IMO. If they step here, I don't know. Yeah, well, I guess we have to find out. If they snap here, we gotta say that there's a 4 cards in deck. They got a cloak. Yeah. So now we could just move both multiple men and then Shang-Chi. Have any disruption though? That's tough. So my thought process there is that there's a 60 or 33% chance they don't have the cloak in hand last turn. So since there's that much of a chance, then we can take our odds on it. No, Heimdall will be fine. And the only thing that could beat me is cloak, because I was gonna Arnim Zola that, and then I'd have 32 power on the 2 right lanes, right middle lane. Yeah, Shang-Chi would also beat me, right? Alright, we're facing the move deck again. We can beat this move deck for sure. We also didn't get our good cards, right? And they got the nuts. They did get New York, which is a very good location for them. By the way, wind sounds, by the way. I can put this Electro, and New York is bad. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll Doc Ock New York. We'll turn off New York and not let them do anything there. Would have had 40 in both left and mid lanes if he had played Heimdall. No, because if he played Heimdall, the multiple man, the 20 power one in the middle moves to the left, so he would have had 20 in the left. He didn't have any other ways to move right.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hulkbuster helps them, but they lost their New York location. What's in top deck mode the rest of the game? I clog them up and have all their cards move to the left? Not sure how good that is exactly. This should grab like all of their cards and move them to the vault, right? I don't know how we win though. Winning is a different story. But if we put them in a position where we move all their cards to the left, and then they're on their last turn, all I can do is Heimdall. Now the left is all clogged up. All they can do really is Heimdall, right? I think we got him. Let's go. Dude, that was a really cool game. That was a really cool way to beat a move deck. That was a really fun way to beat a move deck. I love Doc Ock, dude. I should be playing Doc Ock more. Someone actually recommended Doc Ock to me in like the YouTube comments when I posted my Electro list. And I thought it seemed cool, but like even without the Shuri's Lab stuff, like Doc Ock just feels really good at like disrupting our opponents. Doc Ock and Magneto are some of the dopest cards. Yeah, they're both really fun. And we're just gonna Doc Ock again. I'm just having too much fun Doc Ocking like a maniac. Or maybe we No, I think we do still do the Shuri's Lab thing. I think this is still good. Dracula? It's a shame if you had no cards in your hand to Dracula. Rude. Nice hello, by the way. That was pretty sick, huh, Chad? How about that one right there? How about that Doc Ock action? What do you do? What do you do against that? Opponent can't be feeling too hot right now, huh?
We shall find a new hour today.
Shado608, welcome in, man. Welcome. I guess we can just like Black Panther Odin to try and finish off the game. I don't know how they can buff this. I don't think they have any way of buffing this, no? I can't imagine they have any way of buffing this. It's gotta feel bad for the opponent. Gotta feel bad for the opponent. We're climbing, chat. We're climbing. I guess it's not too crazy. We were only plus 60 cubes from when we started yesterday. I guess we're up 50 cubes this one. How are more people not playing Doc Ock? It seems really strong. I mean, it's absolutely a lot stronger in Shuri's Lab, but there's so many more times where like Doc Ock just like when you saw like multiple Doc Ock plays just completely destroy you, right? It's weird. It's a tough card and it's at 5 power, so you kind of have to play it in a big deck like that. Yeah, it's either menace or content. So for me, it's like a win-win. For me, it's undefeated. We can get actually I think a Sunspot's better. And then next turn we can like armor Sunspot again in the cloning vets. We don't get, oh no, next turn we're probably just waving. What rank am I climbing for? I started at 50 this season. I got to 89 last season. I never cracked 90. We'll wave on the right just to get ahead. I'm not sure what we're playing next turn though. Okay, GG's. Apparently just opponent just didn't want to play anymore. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't like the sunspot on the thing. We take those. We take those, chat. We take those. What do we get? What do we get? Anything good? Quinjet? Sure. Why not? 1 energy 2 power. Pog. I'll take a Quinjet, dude. Don't mind me. I don't like this Angela variant. It's one of the only ones I like dig a decent bit more than my main one that I do. We will Electro left. We want to leave some space. We don't want to get caught with no space. We also don't have too many plays, unfortunately. Probably gonna have to pass here. I guess. No, Black Panther Arnim Zola things seem good. And if I get Odin, then we're just popping off. Not big in any of the silly variants, but Chibi Armor is 100% IAI. I love Chibi Armor, dude. Chibi Armor is one of my like very wanted. Do you think opponent knows? Do you think opponent knows that they have to play here, or do they think it's a visual bud? It's kind of like a 50-50. Oh, they did know. Good for them. Proud of you. Conda Forever, by the way. Yeah, dude, Chibi Arrow, that just came out recently. I think that just came out yesterday. But yeah, dude, I would literally die for Chibi Arrow. Odin off the rip? Never Odin. Unfortunate. Captain Marvel jumping here doesn't win. It's very good for us. Is there just leader? Leader. I feel like Magneto isn't good, unfortunately. Because Magneto pulls Rescue and Bishop, and that's kind of bad for us. We're going to snap, because opponent should expect Odin here. And if opponent doesn't want to lose to Odin, they're going to feel Sag. And then we'll just leader. We do lose to Shang-Chi. I don't think opponent thought this through. Wait, does the Captain Marvel jumping win now? Whoa! Well done, opponent. Well done, opponent. That's a really hard thing to calculate out. GG's, dude. Yeah, Magneto right would have caused us a lot of problems. GG's, that was really sick. Yeah, dude, opponent's a gamer, dude. Shout out Gray Fox, man. Great plays. They even did that without their Sarah. How do they play that many cards? They played Magneto, Killmonger, Nova. Yeah, that's all you need. 6 power. All right, chat. We'll probably go one more game. One more good game. And then we'll probably call it quits after that. Okay, Odin, very rude. Would have gotten Odin off the rip though. Dude, I'm really surprised actually. That was kind of a bad play by our opponent. Opponent should have probably left on that snap thinking that I would have had Odin, because Odin demolished them. They were not beating Odin. Yeah, it's an interesting choice for the opponent to stay. I'm actually really surprised the opponent stayed in there. Let's armor Shuri's Lab, wave Doc Ock. I'm gonna guess that this is some kind of... Usually when you see Yondu's Deathwave... Thanks for the follows, by the way. Sorry, I missed your names. Welcome in. Brooklyn Gaming. Bro, I'm like a full 0.5 player. These cards are like this to me. Yeah, you gotta put in the time to get these cards. So we do have Doc Ock into Taskmaster, which is pretty disgusting. Juke Sari, welcome in, welcome. One plays Jubilee on the raft. Ironheart, very nice. And play a cheeky little Doc Ock. Wait, did opponent get the 6-drop in their hand already? I'm gonna leech my hand, which lets me play the Infinite, which is pretty sick. Opponent gets an Infinite of their own and a Spectrum. That seemed better for me than the opponent. I do miss this turn. Nah, I should just pass for this Sunspot. That seemed pretty good for me, right? I can't... They got so many big, crazy things, and it still just did nothing. Why did Leader do nothing? So I already played Doc Ock. Doc Ock filled this whole location, right? So this whole location was full. Then the Leader triggered. Leader says copy all cards your opponent played this turn, but on your side. There's no space for them to play the Doc Ock. Had this went off first, they would have played a Doc Ock first. Well, chat, we've been streaming for just under 4 hours. That is going to end my stream. I really appreciate everyone being here. It is crazy that like every single stream just keeps feeling like it's getting bigger and bigger. There's a lot of people. 611 on Twitch and 164 on YouTube. Absolutely insane. If anyone is watching me here on Twitch and hasn't followed me yet, I would really appreciate if you hit the follow button. You can even uncheck the bell if you would like. You don't have to click that bell. I know it can be annoying, so you can unclick that bell if you want to. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I do have vids on my YouTube for new players. I do pool 1 decks, pool 2 decks, bunch of different stuff like that. Yeah, Taskmaster got leeched, so none. Person who was asking the Taskmaster power, but had it been active, it would have gotten 20. Thank you so much for all the follows. I super appreciate it. Yeah, lots of really cool stuff on YouTube, Twitter, everything like that. We are going to try and find someone to raid. Yeah, we have Milky Snap. Milky Snap has actually always been incredibly nice and very cool to me. So we're going to go ahead and raid them with a absurd amount of people. We're going to make them feel very special, like they are always very nice to me in my chat. But yeah, once again, my name is Binks. I hated that. I mostly focus on YouTube content. That's what I do a ton. But I've been streaming a ton here on Twitch and over on YouTube. I really appreciate all the followers and everything like that. My Twitter is also really cool. I post deck lists and just a lot of cool stuff. Arizona Drummond, like Andre Drummond, the Bears Bulls center. Look at that. Thanks for the follow. So many awesome follows. We're gonna send y'all over to Milky Snap. Milky Snap, I think they're in Aussie. I'm not sure. They're streaming very, very late. But we're gonna send everyone over there. Thanks for the follows, by the way. I know I'm really bad at sometimes reading the name for follows. Jbiss, thanks for the follow as well. I will be streaming tomorrow. One other thing I need to post. Tomorrow I will be streaming at Cube Rush events. Let me post this one more time. So tomorrow I will be streaming the Cube Rush events. So Cube Rush is the only competitive way to play Marvel Snap right now. We're going to be playing at 5:30 Central Time, PM Central Time American tomorrow. I'm going to be hosting it, so I'm not going to be streaming during that time. And Jensen, man, so many followers. I really appreciate all you all for hitting that follow button. That means a lot. If you want to check out the Cube Rush events, you can follow them on Twitter and Twitch and stuff like that. I will be hosting that event. It'll be a lot of fun. I do like shoutcasting and stuff for it. It'd be really cool. So make sure you go to that tweet, like the tweet, follow Cube Rush events, and I will see you there at 5:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. After that, I will also be streaming, so you can catch me at probably around 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, doing a somewhat short stream. But lots of good stuff. I'm going to send you all over to Milky Snap. Thanks to everyone who listened to my incoherent rambling at the end of the stream. Always a pleasure. We'll send a very fat raid over to Milky Snap. Make sure to say hello. They make really, really cool like new player and just like a lot of different content. But we'll send you over that way. Have fun. We'll see y'all soon. Goodbye. Bye. Oh my gosh. Bye. Bye. Y'all are awesome. Bye. It's all me and you, YouTubians.
Full list that you want to share. Preferably pull 3 cards. That would be sick. Yo, Binks. What the actual heck?
I always love when people freak out about the big raids.
Users. Dude, you're insane.
Makes me super happy. But bye, YouTubians. Thanks for being here.